What's the
Cracking Raider
deal?
Nation.
What
Is
up?
the
What up?
deal?
What up?
Back
Yes,
for
sir.
another Sunday, man.
What up? What up?
Hey, real
Raider
quick, man.
Nation.
Shout out everybody that's in the chat. Shout out all the homies, man. Look, happy holidays to everybody, man. Happy holidays to my brothers right here on the screen as well, man. Hey, it's been a crazy year, but you know we done made it. We close to the end of
Yes,
the year,
sir.
man. So definitely we almost there. You know, thankful for all the blessings. You know, we growing. Everybody growing in the squad
sir.
today,
Absolutely.
man. Also,
Congrats
man,
on 1K
I got my
rundown.
pops with me today for the show too, then, man. So everybody in the
That's
chat,
what's
man.
up. Salute.
Papa
I got
rundown.
my
What's
pops
up?
with me today, so it's
What's
a fire
cracking? What's
episode,
cracking?
man.
No
What's
doubt,
cracking?
man.
Papa
Happy
rundown.
holidays. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Raider Nation, let's kiss this one.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Raider Nation.
Let's do it.
Man, hey, how y'all feeling, man? Hey, okay. So a lot
Yeah,
of
let's
things
hop
that we
into
needed
it.
to have happen today, I guess. You know, if you playoff watching. So
Yes.
I mean, how you feeling?
I didn't watch none of the games today.
I'm
You
good with it.
ain't watched none of them?
No, I've been working all day, bro. I've
Oh,
been working
wow.
all
Oh man,
day.
hey. Yeah, bro. Hey, it was crazy today. But things happened how we needed it to happen.
Everything, right? We needed Denver to lose.
Yeah.
Um,
Lost today. Houston lost today.
Houston, we needed Houston to lose.
Today.
Indy didn't look good at all today.
Nah.
If you're looking ahead, you know, next week, I mean, you can't
Yes,
really.
next week.
Yeah,
Right.
next week, I mean, it don't matter anyway. I just told my pops like 10 minutes ago. I'm like, none of this matters anyway if you don't handle no business tomorrow regardless. Like, I don't even want to hear about no playoffs. Like,
Yeah.
there's no point to talk about it if you can't beat them boys tomorrow.
Well, you know, that's the demon that we got to exercise, man. You know, and I like what Antonio Pierce been talking about this week. You know, he been throwing the challenge down to him like, yo, we got to step to these dudes on a physical level. You know what I mean? So that's what I want to see tomorrow, man. Like, can we show up at Arrowhead and play physical football for 60 minutes?
That's that's what I mean.
I agree.
You're already on it, man. CT, where you at? You know, tomorrow, how you feeling?
Hey, if we could come out and even just, I'm not expecting 63 against Kansas City, but I mean, if we can get like in the 30s, that just goes to show. I mean, whatever he sees up there, he's seen it. He's starting to see it right, you know. So I mean, he probably should have went up there when Patrick Graham went up there, but I mean, you know, better late than never. And I mean, I honestly think just like I said, if we can put up, you know, 35, you know, on Kansas City and come out with a W, that just goes to show, you know. I think he's starting to see it right, and he made some changes that we needed to turn that corner. You know, we were talking about that earlier on a couple of weeks ago. They could turn that corner after this bye week. You know, we can make that run, and like how you said, how everything happened that we needed to happen. I mean, shit, man, it's gonna be an exciting game tomorrow.
I mean, we looking at it. We looking at it from all perspectives. So I think it's shaping up. But once again, you know, like my man Tony said, gotta handle our business, man. You know, got to handle the business. Like we at the point in the season now where, you know, we're relying on so many other things and so many other factors, but we still gotta handle. We gotta handle. I mean, Turf, how you feeling about it?
I think y'all are exactly right, man. I mean, there's no reason to look ahead. We have no business looking ahead. We got one game to get by. We don't get by this, nothing else matters. It doesn't matter who won or lost today, who really worked out for it, or who did. We got to take care of business. You know, we got to go in the Arrowhead. We got to play smart football, man. We got to play smart, sound, penalty-less football.
Yep.
And if we can do that, I think we're going to be forced to throw. I think we're going to be forced to throw quite a bit. And that's just due to our tight end situation, the fact that we only have one.
I was thinking about that.
That's going to be big.
What's your thoughts on that?
Well, you know, it's kind of crazy now because we got two tight ends down, and I felt like we need to go in there and play a physical brand of football. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to have to run the football as well, but with being two tight ends down, we really going to have to be creative, you know what I mean, and how we try to move the football tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm on the mode too because I know Josh Jacobs gonna play tomorrow. I'm on. Yes, just like Chris said right here, I'm on the mode, bro. I still don't want to be a run first team tomorrow. I don't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I
have 4 or 5
respect the fact that Jacobs needs his carries, but I don't think this is the type of game, bro, where he needs to be getting 30 carries. I don't personally. You know what I'm saying? I think boy needs to be needs to be in that sweet spot of 30 to 35 throws tomorrow. Boy, and giving me 250. No turnovers though. You know what I mean? No turnovers, maybe 2 tubs. You give me that, I'm cool. I'm straight. You know what I mean?
What I saw from the running backs last week, I actually liked it. You know, the running backs and stuff.
Yeah, Zeus needs more touches as well, man. Right?
Factuals, Mr. Factuals.
Well, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but what I noticed as far as the running game is there was more straight ahead power.
Because that's how Zeus runs.
No, no traps, no kind of cute plays. And I don't know if that's something that Jacobs likes because he likes that slow pace, right, to see things a little better, which is very valid, right? That's a valid point as a running back. There are times that I love counters, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, I loved everything downhill, off tackle, straight up, smash mouth. And I think that's Jacobs. I mean, hey, maybe, again, like I say, he likes the style of being able to see and make decisions a little bit more. But clearly Zeus needs that straight down the hill, old school I formation, off tackle, AB gaps, and just go. You know what I'm saying? No hesitating, no stepping, jab stepping, nope, just hit it.
Yeah, Jacobs has that little quick little stutter step, little jump step, So like how you said, he likes to take his time in. He can though. That's well, I mean, he used to be able to, kind of make that read and then burst through that hole, kind of like how he did in that big run that he just had. But other than that, I haven't really seen. I think he kind of lost a step or two. He either that or I mean, it's kind of hard to pinpoint what it is. Is it the play calling? Is it the line? I think everything that they showed yesterday on the field. Or not yesterday, but last week was right. It was great. It was great. Right. I mean, the new center.
Fellas, I think that we're giving up too much penetration on the offensive line, and that's causing Josh Jacobs not to play as effectively as he did last year.
Yeah, he's getting tackled in the backfield a
lot more because we're giving up too much penetration in the backfield. Yeah. That's why we saw Zamir look a lot better last week because, like you said, he was just going downhill running. Hitting the hole and go straight downhill.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I also, this is another thing that I keep saying, and this is the main point that I was arguing during the offseason when the whole contract thing was going. Now, obviously, I still think Jacobs deserves his money, but I think
what hurt him the
by
most.
Committee is more effective, and that's not me saying that Jacobs sucks. That's me saying that you need to change the pace at some point. You know what I mean? Jacobs getting this 20, 25.
You know what?
Cool, right? But you even look, Derrick Henry don't even get all that. Derrick Henry.
Bottom line is what happened. What happened is he held out. He was never in condition to play the type of ball and the brand of ball that he plays until probably game 6 or 7. And then at that point, they still had 8-9 men in the box, so it really didn't matter, in my opinion. I mean, you can see it on him. He still weighs more than he naturally weighed the last year when he was the number one.
I'm not even gonna say it's all that. I just think reality is you need a change of pace back. We don't have. You know what I mean? We don't have no change.
They didn't have it when he was the number one running back in the league, though. They just had him.
But
the offensive line was playing different, though.
You can get that first.
I agree. But I think he would have did the same exact thing if he didn't hold out. I think he would have did the exact same thing if he didn't hold out. I think that everybody takes for granted that, even as a running back, we sometimes forget. Hey, bro, you need that time to gel with your guys. I'm speaking to the choir when I'm talking to you on that. You got to gel with your guys as a running back and be able to understand where cats, right? Where you can, help with the slack. Us as running backs can help our offensive linemen by doing things we know that they might not be capable of doing, right? Let's keep it real. Like, he ain't making this block. That's so-and-so. I'm going to have to figure something out. I might have to freak it. I might have to, spend whatever it is, but you can help your lineman out. You only get to do that through training camp. When you go through all that together as a unit, that's where you gain that. And he didn't have none of that.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a weird year for running backs, period. Like, we really can't even say who's the leading rusher in the league right now. Like,
it's Christian McCaffrey.
It's McCaffrey. Yes, we can. McCaffrey is the dude.
But this is my point. This is my point, though. Christian McCaffrey don't have to come off the field because this man is a triple threat. Jacobs ain't that. Jacobs ain't that. You know what I mean? Like, he's good, but he ain't Christian McCaffrey where you can send this man on routes and do all that. No, you can't do that with him. You need that.
I mean, he could catch the ball out the backfield, but he ain't McCaffrey though. No, he ain't.
He's not doing what McCaffrey's doing. I agree.
No, I agree.
And it seems like our offense has become predictable when Josh is in the game. Like, we tip defenses off a lot. Like, they stack the box as soon as he comes in, and we were victims of that, like, for the first half of the season. So I really think that we do need to kind of diversify, bro. Like, actually bring
absolutely.
Go downhill. Then after that, let Josh come in and, pick his way, stutter step his way through and have a change of pace. And we got to let Aiden throw the football as well.
But that's really the whole point. Like, I still think tomorrow, because I think somebody said, I think Jose, I think that was the name up there. I think he said, the run is like the jab. And I agree, it is like the jab. But, I mean, turf or no, even as running back, sometimes you go into it and be like, all right, bro, like, I can't be the focal point. I can't. You gonna have to look at your quarterback and be like, you got to make some throws today. It's that type of game. You know what I mean? It ain't my game. Like,
it ain't it. Exactly.
I'm make some runs. I'm gonna do my thing. But at the end of the day, to win this game, you got to call today. Like, that's just plain and simple fact.
No, you see it as soon as you step into the line. You already see that it's not gonna work. You know it's not gonna work.
Especially if you look on the other side and you like, oh yeah, bro, 15 about to do some. He about to do some crazy stuff today. You know what
they got every hole covered. They got everywhere we supposed to go. It's gonna be a tough reach for everybody to make their block. We need to check out of this play. No, I know exactly what you're saying.
You know what time it is. Yeah,
and the quarterback has to be the guy. I mean, bottom line.
Let's talk about Aiden, because the focal point is really going to be on him tomorrow, because you know what Kansas City's going to do, bro. They're going to bring pressure, and it's going to be constant pressure. And I feel like our receivers are going to have a lot of one-on-one opportunities.
That's what it is.
We're going to have a lot of one-on-one opportunities tomorrow, and we got to be able to take advantage of those. I think they're coming to blitz the hell out of Aiden tomorrow.
You know what it is, bro. We always talk about it.
Turn it a burner, bro. He needs to show up. He needs to show up.
Yeah, we got to get them respect in the passing game. They got to respect us in the passing game. We can't just let them smother us while we run the 8-yard routes and all these digs and all this stuff. We got to get the ball up the field like we did last week.
Right. Well, I mean Tucker, right? Not Turner. I mean Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker. Yeah, Trey Tucker.
Yeah, Trey Tucker needs to unleash. He needs to stretch the field. He needs to keep him honest. Get him out of that 8-man box.
What do y'all think of the change at center?
Amazing.
I like to keep him.
Amazing.
I would like to
keep there.
We been saying all that.
So they changed it. They did change Andre James.
I don't know.
No, he's playing. Andre James gonna play.
Yeah, I think
we talked about it. He's gonna finish the season. Yeah. He's gonna finish the season. But you gonna let him go after this?
That change needs to be made.
I would.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat get the right idea, man. Like we gotta pass and set up the run tomorrow. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like and what my dad is saying is correct. And I think we talk about it all the time. We play KC. They don't respect us, bro. Like they don't. You know what I mean? Look how many goddamn receivers they put on the IR. You get Jared McKinnon IR.
Everybody out.
Playing. Yeah. You know, like they use all these no-name receivers against us and still do the bring around the road. They don't respect us. They don't.
Not even a little bit.
To me, tomorrow is really a mindset game. Like AP's already got these guys approaching this game in a certain mindset, because that's what it's gonna take to beat them. It's psychological right now. Yep. And we all gotta admit that it's psychological with the Chiefs. we have not been able to get over that hurdle consistently, or at all for that matter. So tomorrow is we got to pack a physical football game and go punch these boys in the mouth for 60 minutes. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yep, I agree.
Capitalize on everything, just like we did in that Charger game. No field goal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every single turnover ended in a touchdown, and it's just that's exactly what we need to do. We can do that, then we can go back to that mindset before, you know, that we can compete with anybody, any team in the league.
Okay, I see people talking about Tucker right there. Is it playing devil's advocate for me to say? Because I know somebody said up there earlier we need to use Tucker and Renfro on the same side. Hey, is it devil's advocate for me to say everybody should enjoy Hunter Renfro's last 3 games as a Raider? It's done. After this, it's done. I'm telling everybody right now, he's not gonna be on the team. There's no role. He has no role on this team. If Tucker continues to play like that, why in the hell are you giving Renfro snaps? That's just me. That's just my personal opinion. You saw that's a fraction of what Tucker can do of what we saw last week. That's a fraction.
No, I agree.
So I'm like, when you throw a short screen to Hunter Renfro that we all know has a 50% drop chance of being fumbled, you'd be like, bro, why are you throwing this man in the screens? Give it to Tucker. You see all these deep post routes, you see Renfro running that, you're like, why in the hell is he running that? Give it to Tucker. Don't make no sense.
Right. I love the rook. I'll be honest with you. I feel like tomorrow we're gonna need Devontae Adams and Jacoby Myers to lead this offense tomorrow. They're gonna have to make catches. They're gonna have to make plays. Like we're gonna need this dudes with one of them that's gonna get one-on-one opportunities. Because I don't think they're gonna do what they did the first time against Devontae. He's gonna get a lot more single coverage this time. I think they're gonna try to account for everybody.
That's what they're gonna do.
Devontae has to eat tomorrow, man, and Jacoby Myers. I feel like they gotta be tone setters.
Yep. We got to get rid of the ball quickly. That's really what
they do.
I was getting rid of it quick in that Chargers game, though.
Yeah,
he was getting rid of it.
He was slinging it.
It's no secret. I mean, every time we play the Chiefs, I mean, the number one thing that we all be saying is they're gonna blitz the hell out of them. It's no secret. They do the same thing every time, bro. Like they don't change at all. If you really notice it, the whole time we were losing to them, bro, they do the same thing. Blitz. Our last quarterback couldn't handle with pressure.
Couldn't run. Confusion and chaos. There's confusion and chaos.
That's just fact. Our last quarterback with pressures in his face, he's not good. It's shown right now. So now we got to find a quarterback, and that's why we were losing to them too. You got to find a quarterback that's good against pressure. Look at all the quarterbacks that beat them. Joe Burrow. You know what I mean? Tom Brady. Josh. They're good against pressure, bro. You're not going to face me against pressure. You know what I mean? Like, you got to find a quarterback that's able to do it. So if O'Connell can do that tomorrow, it'll open my eyes.
Yeah.
It'll open my eyes.
If AP wants the job, he can take the job tomorrow.
100%.
And I think the rest of the team, they understand that. So I'm just really interested to see, like I said before, I just keep going back to it. I'm just interested to see what the mindset is. Like, are y'all coming to really go to war with these dudes tomorrow? Because that's what it's going to take. You know what I mean? We can talk a lot of X's and O's, but we all know, we all play sports. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your attitude as well. It's your attitude and your belief. And that's what I need to see from these Raiders. Because Pierce is talking to great. I mean, I love Pierce. And he's saying all the right shit. But it has to translate into a game of this magnitude. It has to translate over. You know what I mean? So to me, that's the biggest thing I'm looking for.
Well, the truth is, it's on the players right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not even AP. AP is doing his part. He's doing all he can.
Doing so much he could do.
He's working with He's working with what he was given. Right? He didn't pick this team in no way, shape, or form.
Nope.
So, you got to give him grace. You got to give him grace. You know what I'm saying?
I wonder if it was his call to put a bow up in the box.
It was.
He suggested it or something. That goes to show he's trying. He's trying.
He's doing everything,
and he's doing whatever he can.
So I mean, tomorrow, it's going down tomorrow. It's going down. Like everybody getting tested. You know what I mean? And we talked about it on Thursday. Like, if he wins this game, I think to me it's automatic. You hire him.
Yeah.
somebody commented under our video and was like, I don't think you base the regime or the whole, thing, the organization off of one game. It's not really off of one game. It's just like it's the moment. It's the moment. He's already shown things enough for us to be comfortable. If he was named head coach tomorrow before the game, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be mad at all. But it's the moment. He has to seize the moment. And that's what I'm saying. The moment can flip either way. It can be positive tomorrow, and context matters, where you lose by a damn near field goal, and you're like, all right, well, it's this. Or you get blown out, and now the context matters, and now we like, now we're going to have a conversation.
Exactly.
This late in the season, you can't up 63 and then get blown out the next week. Like that, no correlate.
Don't roll.
A lot of people are, they asking for big names. They're talking about Harbaugh and other people. But remember, he's still paying John Gruden. He's still paying Josh McDaniels.
No, I think he paid Josh McDaniels off already.
Oh, for real? Oh, yeah, he did. He cut him a check.
Okay.
That's still bread, though.
It's still bread. I don't want any of the big names. None of them.
I don't want Harbaugh because he's going to come in and change that whole defense up. He's going to want to do things his way. He's going to want to call the defense. He ain't going to want Patrick Graham calling the defense. And he maybe keep him as a coordinator. But after what Patrick Graham has done with this defense, if Harbaugh comes in here, someone's going to scoop up Patrick Graham. I don't want Harbaugh neither.
We don't want Harbaugh. And it's like, he's going to
I think they said
money. We're already paying other coaches still. You know what I'm saying? We got dead cap money and we still paying players. So we can keep AP and we don't have to pay him that much as well. You know what I'm saying? And then also, like I said, look what he's done with the defense as well. I mean, this defense has been unbelievable since he took over as head coach.
Yeah.
They've been unbelievable.
Yeah. I mean, because it really doesn't matter as far as when you talk about like coach hiring, because it doesn't have anything against cap. So you're like, all right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Coming out of March play.
Yeah.
Obviously he don't want to do that because he wants to keep doing that. But yeah, you looking at the defense, they third in the league since he didn't took over.
Yeah.
25 points a game.
That's a huge telltale sign right
I was reading on Twitter, I think it was that Harbaugh has until tomorrow, Christmas Day, to sign the contract with Michigan.
That they offered him?
Yeah, that he has with Michigan. And if he doesn't sign it with Michigan, then
it's over.
It's over.
I can see him going to the Bears though. Like no cap.
They're talking about him going to the Chargers.
No,
that's another one.
Bro. He'll go to the Bears, bro. The Bears are like if you look at the Bears play, bro, and the way the roster's kind of constructed, it's already kind of like how he constructed his Michigan roster. You know what I mean? That tough, hard-nosed kind of football team. You know what I mean? And bro, I'm telling you, I would keep Justin Fields. That's just me personally. If we gonna get into him right now, because I just watched him today. But I mean, if I was him, I'd keep Justin Fields. But if they don't keep Justin Fields, I'd gladly take him. I'll tell you that right now.
How you guys feel about Justin Fields?
I'll tell you that right now.
I mean,
I would take Justin Fields.
He'd be the only veteran or trade that I would like go for.
Yeah.
Other than that, I would like look to the draft. But if there's anybody out there that I would even like consider as like picking up that's already on another team and everything like that, it would have to be Justin Fields.
Yeah. The
mobility and stuff like that. But I mean, then there was that one play that he overthrew his wide open receiver, and people were like, if that was him on the Raiders and it was Devontae Adams, like people would be losing their shit, So I mean, I'm not trying to say, take it out of context. It's one throw. I'm just, people are pointing things out like that. So
he's inconsistent at times for sure.
Either way, we need some competition for O'Connell.
Yeah.
The whole team inconsistent with Chicago. I mean, so it's like you ain't even got consistent weapon at this point.
Yeah. The offensive talent level is much better with the Raiders. You know what I mean?
Much better situation.
So I would take Justin Fields in a heartbeat if he was available. I told my son I'd give up a second round pick.
I'm telling you can get him for a third, man.
Nah, there's no way you get him.
You
crazy. You crazy.
I'm telling you, get him for a third.
You ain't getting him for a third.
No way that's happening.
When it happens, we'll come back to it. I'm telling you.
You clip it. You ain't getting him for a third.
I guarantee you're not getting him for a third.
You're
not getting him for a second.
I think it'll be. I think we get him for a
You're not
second.
getting him for a second. You're gonna get him for.
Turf, you sipping on stuff if you think you gonna give a first round pick for this man. I'll be damned. We got damn near a top 10 pick, man.
I'm not doing it, but I'm telling you that he will. He would grant first round.
A team to watch would be Atlanta. You know,
that'd be the only other one. I mean, they'll outbid us. I'll tell you that because look, if we finish with the 12th overall pick, you giving that up for Justin Fields? If they do that, I would pick it signed outside of the state.
Well, what you gonna pick at 12, Will?
You said what?
What are you gonna pick at 12?
We'll see.
It won't be a quarterback. The quarterbacks will be gone.
I can trade up still.
We can trade up. Well,
I think.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree. We can trade up, and you already know I'm all
if we're
about
not trading up, what would we do at 12? Is what you're saying?
Exactly. What are you going to do at 12?
Hey, I'm picking something. I'm doing something, or I'm trading it for maybe a defensive player. Well, that's like top tier. I'm not going to do that not for no Justin Fields. Though.
How high do you think Jaden Daniels is going to be drafted? How high do you guys think he's going to be drafted?
In the top 6.
That until after the playoff game.
Top 6.
I wait until after the playoff game. Yeah,
he won't fall out of the top 6. And there will be people that will. There will be people
you gotta wait till after the
that.
playoff game, man. You gotta let Penix play Texas. When Penix play Texas, that's gonna tell me the draft order.
Yeah.
It won't matter. It don't matter. It already tell you they gone. They all gone already.
Prisoner of the moment. You already know that. Nobody was talking about Stroud the way they talked about him until after that Georgia game. That's facts.
I think
Penix might actually be good. And then the draft process started skyrocketing.
Caleb, Penix, Daniels, and Nix will all be gone by 6.
I was just getting ready to say I'm intrigued by Bo Nix as well.
No, say the list again. Say the list again.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Caleb Williams, Daniels from LSU, Penix, and Bo Nix will be all picked up before 6. People will trade.
I don't think so.
People will trade up
right now. You didn't even put Drake May in there. There's no goddamn way Bo Nix goes before Drake May.
I was gonna say because there's other teams that need other weapons, other positions before a quarterback. So I don't think they would trade up.
Is in there, bro. He's getting picked in the top.
No.
Well, this is my point though. That's why I think these people are gonna trade up to get him. So last year, were the top 4 quarterbacks gone by pick 6, pick 7?
I don't remember the draft order. Somebody got pull that. Somebody got pull that.
Pull it up.
Right now, Chicago is 8th in the draft.
Their actual pick, their original pick.
Yeah, their actual pick is 8th in the draft. So they got number 1, of course.
What did you guys want? The 2022 draft?
23.
23. Charles. So you telling me O'Connell has shown you enough? I mean, tomorrow we see what happens. But O'Connell has shown you enough up to this point to say he's
2023 draft.
No. So look, Bryce Young first, CJ Stroud second, Richardson fourth.
Okay, and, so Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Anderson was third, Anthony Richardson was fourth, Devin Witherspoon. Will Anderson was third. Anthony Richardson
He's
was
shaping
fourth.
out to be probably the best in this draft.
Devin Witherspoon was fifth. Paris Johnson Jr.
But top three went, and then everybody fell at that point, right? No other quarterback got picked in the
There
first
wasn't
one.
another quarterback pick after
the top
Richardson.
3, after the top 4 picks, correct?
Yeah, there wasn't. I don't think in the whole first round there wasn't another quarterback taken.
Nope.
Yeah, nope.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
But I mean, you named off what 4 or 5 quarterbacks. Those are going to be
the top 3, and that's all I'm trying to say. I think all 4 of those guys are going to be gone. And like you're saying, Drake May. You saying Drake May? We lost rundown.
Only reason why I was saying that is because I feel there's other teams that need other positions, and they're going to be in position to get those players that they want, and they're not going to want to trade up for that. They're not gonna. I mean, maybe some of them might, but some of them feel like I think they might feel like they're only like that piece away. They're not gonna want to get rid of that pick, you know. So I could see a couple of those players scooting back, but if we keep playing the way we're playing, I mean, none of that's gonna matter because we're
gonna pick in the 15, 16.
Yeah,
I agree.
We're gonna pick in like middle of the,
and again, that's why I say me personally, I'm good with getting a quarterback. I just don't want to give up a whole lot. I don't want to give up a first rounder. Right.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to trade our first round regardless.
Right.
If we're trying to move up in the draft, we're gonna have to.
But it's got to be one of those 4 guys, right? I'm not trying to get a Drake, man. I don't really want Bo Nix either. Of course, I'd obviously take Caleb.
See these?
Yeah, I know those is dope.
Just came off
those is fire, bro.
I'll have to make you some.
Yes, absolutely. Those is fire.
Yes, they came out really good.
Yes, yeah, they look really, really sharp.
Yeah, but I agree. It's kind of hard to even kind of think that far when we're in a position where we could be playing good and might even get into the playoffs. I mean, I wasn't really looking towards the playoffs just because the way the whole season was going, and
right.
And even if we get there, I'm not saying that we're gonna make a deep run or anything like that. I still got to see the way the team finishes the season, But I mean, to think about the draft right now, I think it's. I don't want to say it's pointless, but we don't even really know where we're gonna be at because, like I said, we're in a position where we could win a few more games, and that's gonna set us back just a little bit, So.
Yep. No, I agree. I mean,
but I also don't want us to go out there and lose just to get a better pick. I don't want us to do that neither.
Right. Well, we got some. We got some talks out here.
First of all, because I saw you put it on the screen, CT. I need to see it one more time, man. Flash that sticker for the people one more time. Flash the sticker for the people one more again, man. You see that thing right there?
Yeah.
Coming soon, man. You see how it glisten and gloss?
Yes, sir.
Get it right, man. Y'all know what time it is. Made by my dog right there, CT De Niro, coming to you live soon, man. Make sure y'all tap in with your boy, man. We're gonna be
first of many collaborations with Real Men Are Raiders, 2-point conversion, and the Raider rundown. You already know how I do.
You already know what time it is, man. Always a pleasure, man. I appreciate you for doing that too.
Oh yeah, man. I got you.
Hey, fellas, let's talk about the D real quick. What y'all feeling about the defense?
Well, I was going to run through these comments we got right here, man, when it comes to these quarterbacks. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have...
man. Who we got?
They thoughts. You got Charles.
We'll see.
Exactly.
We'll see.
You got Sam saying there's quite a few quarterbacks, needy teams out there.
I'm starting to agree with you, Sammy. I ain't going to lie. I'm starting to agree.
There absolutely is. I agree, too. I don't know,
move up, man. You about to move. It's what it's looking like. You gonna be either way it go. This offseason, you get aggressive for one of these quarterbacks, whether it be Justin Fields, whether it be a rookie. You get aggressive.
Right.
You have
831 Raider. There have been so many plays that L4 couldn't even run for 5 yards and get us a first down. As much as we may like, we need a more mobile quarterback. Period. I agree.
Unless he continues to progress up that corner that he's turned, I mean, and the line continues to play how they're playing. Regardless, though, there needs to be some competition. We can't just be like, all right, yeah, he's the guy. Like, nah, that's where we fucked up with Derek Carr. We never drafted
competition. We always talk about
competition. Yeah, we always talk about that shit. Like, we can't make that same mistake again. Same thing with AP and the head coach. If he wins tomorrow and we win another game, like the Colts or whatever, Mark Davis can't make the same mistake twice. Like you can't let lightning strike twice in the same place.
Right.
You can't make that same mistake you made with Bisaccia. Yeah, exactly.
Well, as you see here, Raider Nation, Jason, we need another quarterback anyway. Hoyer and Grapp about to be gone. Need a competitive quarterback room for 8.
Now check this out.
I agree.
Hoyer, they need to be gone.
First round pick for Justin Fields. And Aiden O'Connell beats him out, I'm not mad. I won't be mad. That's only a third or a second round pick. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
fuck it, whatever, bro. At this point, and then we know ain't no condos that do. You beat him out. It is what it is, bro. But competitive, man. That's competitive.
Right.
I think at some point though, I think Fields might win the job.
You say what?
I said I think if let's say, just like hypothetically speaking, if we were to get Fields and how you said like O'Connell might, you know, beat him out or whatever, I think at some point I think Fields might get the starting job, the spot back. Just from everything I see, what a mobile quarterback versus a pocket passer,
Maybe.
you know, can do.
Maybe.
Unless the line continues to keep playing the where they're playing. I mean, not even really the line. I think it's a combination of everybody, because you had Michael Mayer fucking chipping on fucking Khalil Mack. You had Jacoby Myers. You know, everybody helping out, doing a little piece just to make it just a little bit easier for O'Connell. Give him at least 1 or 2 seconds.
Tomorrow, bro. I mean, like tomorrow, this is all. Tomorrow was gonna highlight the deficiency, because we know what time it is, bro. They're gonna bring that 6 to 7 man blitz. You know what I mean? And he ain't gonna be able to step out of there. Now, there are a couple of times I watched Justin Fields today, and he extended the drives, and I'm like, bro, if we had that with these playmakers, it's over. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just the ability to just extend the drive. That's it.
Okay,
yeah.
There's also responsibility on the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of guys' hands as well, right? If a guy is not as mobile, then we got to have a scheme that's going to be able for him to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Which is what Tom Brady did his whole career.
I think it's kind of hard to put that on the quarterback, because I mean, if the wide receiver ain't running their route right, if they get bumped at the line, me and Rundown say that shit all the time. Press them, jam them up at the line. Like Jack Jones was doing that shit a lot against the Chargers.
Yeah. Like,
that's the shit I like to see, you know, like throw them off their route just a little bit, you know, even if it buys just a second, 1 or 2 seconds. The average play in the NFL is 7 seconds, you know, so if you can get, you know, the defensive line 1 or 2 seconds, that shit is huge. You know what I'm saying? So just to throw them off just a little bit, play aggressive like that. I mean, like I said, it kind of comes into the wide receivers doing their job too. But I agree too. If the offensive coordinator knows how to use the weapons that he has to his advantage, you know, use them in the way that they're best at. I think that's where Josh McDaniels dropped the ball. It was like, you either learn how to do it my way, or we're gonna find someone else that can.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a lot of talent on this team, so you can't be like that. You know, it's like, all right, cool. What do you like to do? What are you good at? All right, let's try that shit. See if it works.
What are we at? Where the comments at?
Which one?
Mumford was hanging with Mac. Yep, Mumford at left back.
Oh, Miss Raider Nation in this mug. I don't know where we end off. I don't know. You was over there. You got it. Curve, because I can't really look at him.
Yeah, I put out all the quarterback joints.
Mr. Raider Nation up in here. What's the deal?
Shout out everybody in the chat, and I don't think we got to it, but I want to say it live right now. Shout out to
check this out, man.
Raider Rundown for getting 1K, homie. 1K.
Yeah, I love Charles, but I'm saying for the viewers like Charles. People of my generation don't care about that. I see nothing but losing. So at this point,
I agree with you, Charles.
we want to see winning, man.
Punch a motherfucker in the mouth, Charles.
You can't punch nobody in the mouth with a mobile quarterback. You can't do that. Get out of here, man. Jalen Hurts.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
Right.
Yeah, we can't do that no more, though. You know what I'm saying? We can't be punching people in the mouth no more. That was the old school shit. If we ain't winning, just hurt them. Fuck it. We'll get something out of it.
Yeah, I agree with being physical, but
that's what I mean. When I say punch him in the mouth, I'm hoping that's what Charles is talking about too. We just got to go play physical football.
Yes, I agree. 100%.
That's what punching them in the mouth is. Playing physical football and matching their energy for 60 minutes, which we have not done against the Chiefs at any time.
Nope.
We have to match physicality with them. If you ever watch a Chiefs Raider game, it's different than any other division game that we play because we get overwhelmed by them physically. they physically overwhelm us when they play us and they put the gas on us. No other team in our division does that, but them motherfuckers. We gotta match that.
Well,
We gotta match that.
we matched
out though.
Right. Well, we matched them perfectly. We matched them perfectly this last game. The problem is we don't have the same firepower, for one. No. And for two, they know how to make the adjustments. We don't know how to make the adjustments yet.
Well,
we don't even
so far.
That's what happened.
And that's what happened. We came out, we came out like gangbusters, 14-0. But then in halftime, they made the adjustments. We didn't play bad. We didn't have a single penalty. The
yardage was a really good game. That was a really good game.
The yardage was the exact same on both sides.
Yeah,
no turnovers in that game.
You got to turn the ball over with them like that.
Not only that, you can't allow them to score like they did. That was the problem.
And that's what I mean by playing.
Once Kelsey started going.
Our tackling was horrible.
We said that shit in the before game. Remember rundown? We said
Peters
that
was still playing, and Peters was never playing well. In my opinion, that was the problem. That was a problem for a while.
Now of going in, and the defense looked a little more physical. So
see that, and that's what I mean. We let Pacheco run on us, and we let that rookie Rasheed Rice. He killed us as well because we couldn't tackle. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm talking about showing up, playing 60 minutes of physical football.
Right.
We let that shit slip away from us the last time we played them because we came out and played physical and we got away from it and they started breaking tackles, running the football, and doing all kinds of
defense was on the field a lot though that last time. Towards the second half.
Towards the end.
Yeah, in that second half of the game.
Because what did they do? They was like,
they made that adjustment.
So we're gonna blitz 6 to 7 people.
Yep.
And see what happens. And then watch what happens. So now what's the adjustment by O'Connell? If he gets the ball out of his hand tomorrow quick, hey, I can't say nothing. It is what it is. And I'm not sitting here saying I'm rooting against the kid wants to be bad, but you call a spade, because there's things he's never gonna be able to do. It's just simple as thing.
And honestly, I don't know if he can't do it, but I don't think he's that type of guy to even look for it. I don't even think it's I don't even think it's like an option in his.
If there is a lane, do you really think this man finna run for like 5 yards?
Nope.
He can't.
That motherfucker, he's gonna look, see the lane, look. Like I just don't think he's that type of guy, dude.
It's not even unwillingness. Like, see, look different.
It's not even in his arsenal, dog. It's not even an option.
I don't care who feel bad about it, whatever. With Derek, I was pissed because he could do it. Derek could do it, and he chose not to.
But every time DC ran with the ball, I held my breath, dog.
Bro, there were instances he chose not to, but his ass is athletic enough to do it. Now with O'Connell, you look, and this man is physically unable to do these things, bro. Like, physically unable. Like, there's no there's a hint of athleticism, and the man's just not using it. It's like, no, like he can't do it. Like, simple and plain. So it's like we really dealing with a statue at this point. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, and you got to call the spade a spade. I don't see this man magically
1,000
coming in anywhere, gaining any type of mobility. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
To be like, I can move around, run around. Nah, I'm going to be able to do that.
Gotta give my man shout out.
Yeah.
Run down, making that 1,000.
Yes, sir.
We back, and for everybody that was on the channel when it first started, man, it's fitting that we back at the crib, man, because this is where I was first doing the video. So,
what's up, TS?
Definitely. Hey, what's up, Tony? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody that's tuned in from day one, man. We only growing. It's only getting better.
It's big, man. Yep. Still just the beginning.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to
just the beginning, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to my brothers on screen. Shout out to my brothers off screen. You know what time
we are the Raider Syndicate. This shit is only going to go, dog.
And all the stickers you saw with my man CT, 4,000 subs, man. We giving them things away. So everybody, man, I'm gonna get some info. We gonna be giving them stickers away, man. So I appreciate everybody.
And man, to help you out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know what time it is, man. You see,
I'll match the order, dog.
That my man got me giving things away for the 1,000 subs, man. So definitely, you want one of them things? Hit me up. You know where to find me. Instagram, Twitter. You know what's up, man. Message.
Yeah. So defense. Pops wanted to get in on defense. Thought I saw somewhere else.
How y'all feel about the defense? Like, for some
I love
reason,
the defense, man.
You know, for some reason, I feel like the defense is going to show up and set the tone. I really feel like they're going to set the tone tomorrow. What y'all think?
The last few weeks, I really think they've done everything they can to force the offense into playing our type of game, the game that we want. Yeah. But until like the Chargers game, we kept falling off. You know, like we wouldn't capitalize on turnovers. You know, we wouldn't even get a field goal, or we would get field goals and then they'd come right back and put up a touchdown. Like exchanging field goals and touchdowns, like that shit ain't gonna work with those good ass teams like the Chiefs, you know, and all those teams that we might see in the playoffs, you know. So to see what we did against the Chargers, to capitalize on every single turnover, like not all of them were pick sixes and run backs, you know.
Exactly.
The offense went out there and they capitalized on what the defense gave them, and the defense just kept giving it up. Just kept giving them more chances, and shutting out the Chargers. And if the defense could just, I don't even want to say do half of that, because I don't think they're looking to do anything less than what they did the week before. You know, they want to keep the like what do we say? Rundown more. They want more, you know, and I think AP still is gonna demand more out of them, and he even said it in his press conference. Max has to come out and be a dog. We need him to come out here and give us everything he has, and every single player on that defense and offense needs to be the best player that they are tomorrow.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's fact. I mean, I look at it, bro. It's like last week. I said it last week. Don't surprise me, because they've been playing like this. I expect this at this point. Like it ain't like at this point. We had to expect these things. You just held the team to 3 points. It was an ugly game. I mean, right. Yeah, Alan Turf was in the business for that. That's
the silver lining I saw on
game.
Yeah, I mean, if you really sit down and think about it, I'm like, yeah, he really held them to 3 points. And think about it, every game since our game, Minnesota has scored over 20 points.
Yeah, I mean,
if you really think about it,
bro, our defense is on fire.
Our defense, bro.
I walked away from that Minnesota game and I said, damn, I don't really feel bad. I didn't know how to feel, but I didn't feel bad because I just felt like we played so well.
Yeah,
you know,
man. It's like
that defense was encouraging to me. When I saw the way that defense played, I said, we on to something.
Minnesota offense been scoring at an alarming rate since they played us.
Right.
After that game we had, we kind of shut it down. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, there was no Justin Jefferson in the game, but we hit his ass. Like, I mean, you know
even the Miami game, like they're playing super good when we played Miami, and we held them to 20. I don't want to say only, but we held them to 20 points, and we only lost by like a touchdown,
field goal, I think, something like that.
Yeah, no, we lost by a touchdown.
I think we lost by a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So to be in it like that with a team of that caliber, with a rookie quarterback,
TRS,
a rookie
salute.
A rookie offensive coordinator, head coach, everything like that, and to compete with a team like that, with everything that the good McDaniels is doing over there, like right. that has to mean something. And it's like people were so quick to like hate on like AP for losing and this and that and that. Like, dude, we lost by 1 score to a really good team, and we held them to 20 points when they put up 70 on Denver earlier this year.
And Denver had a better defense than us.
Exactly.
Tomorrow, the defense definitely got to show up. You know, like my pop said, somebody I'm watching tomorrow, it's Malcolm Cruz. All right, I've said a lot about Malcolm Cruz. I've always said that
Leo, TRS,
down the end. I've always said that you still got. I still stand on it. You still need to get to the guy, but tomorrow, show me.
I've always liked
Cruz. Tomorrow, that's what I want to see. Everybody that's gonna give me like, oh yeah, Malcolm Cruz is this, and I'm not saying he's not. Don't give me my tone of me saying like he's not playing well, because he is playing well. You know what I mean? But these the games right now show me, like, you know what I mean. We talk about you talking about you wanted him to be a starter, a 3 down the end starter in the NFL. These are the games you got to show me.
I feel like we can play a lot of man-to-man tomorrow as well. With the receivers that they have out of the game, I feel like we can stay out of the zone and play more man-to-man. And you know what? Last receiver, bracket Travis Kelce, and we got to let Max Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz and all the rest of the dudes on the D-line go after Patrick Mahomes. Everybody else.
I want to see Tyree in the middle again.
Yep.
Yes.
Everybody else take plastic.
I feel better been eating double cheeseburgers all week.
Now I'll say that Kansas City's strength of the offensive line is in the center and guard. They're Pro Bowlers in the center and the guard position.
Yeah.
For them. So Tyree, if he has a good game tomorrow, that's gonna really raise my eyebrows. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
And I don't know.
Center is Pro Bowl.
I don't know if any of you guys remember. I don't remember whose show was. I think it was on your show, Rundown. I said it, where I would like to see Tyree in the middle, but I wanted him to put a little bit more size on before he went in the middle, because he got that length and everything, you know. But even right now with the size that he is, he's still, you know, showing flashes of what he could do at that size, you know, in the middle and shit.
That we gotta be missing, y'all. We got to be physical at the point of attack tomorrow on the D-line, because they're missing
the trenches. All starts in the trenches.
Andy Reid's going to try to come out and run the football.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Andy Reid's going to try to come out and really, really run that shit.
What's the weather tomorrow? Anybody know what the weather is going to be?
That's in our favor. That's in our favor.
That's what we want. It's going to get ugly. You got to make it ugly at that point. My dad made a good point earlier, because I'm like, it's raining. But it's like, my dad was like, O'Connell played at Purdue, so you know, like, he knows. Like,
he doesn't look like he cares about cold weather.
Yeah, you know, so he knows.
Not at all.
Jacoby played in New England, so you know what I mean. Like, we got dudes that are, you know, used to that cold weather stuff, so it ain't gonna phase nobody. Just one. And if we running the ball, you already know that's the remedy. Turf already know that's the remedy of any bad weather game. Raining,
exactly.
snowing, whatever the case. You running the ball towards the third quarter, fourth quarter, it's snowing and raining. You like, oh my God, bro, it's cold. I don't want to keep banging with this dude all game, bro. I know.
Bro, what is up with my light?
And it is supposed to rain.
That's what this game is about. It's about going to beat the bully, bro.
Snow showers around 30 degrees, bro. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be
a beautiful day for football. Baby.
It's a dog fight. You know what it is.
You got to take that. You got to take that defense over there, dog.
It's a dog fight.
Ready to beat the bully, bro. The defense got to set the tone tomorrow. I'm telling you.
There's no excuse. I need a turnover tomorrow. No excuse.
Right.
No excuse. This man been turning the ball over at an alarming rate. He was too clean that first game. We sniffed that man that first game. You gotta get a turnover, man.
I agree. Yeah, we need to make some things happen for sure on defense.
Did we sack him at all?
No.
I don't even think we sacked him that first game. He didn't even get sniffed. Like, he can't be clean, bro. There's no way.
Max said I wasn't 100% healthy in that game. He said I was hurting in that game.
True.
Correct.
He's like, I'll be ready for this one.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I just think all these guys on defense are fired up, bro.
Hey, absolutely, I'm fired up.
Yeah, with the addition of Jack Jones, dog, I think it gives us some more swag on the back end. Marcus Epps is playing out of his mind. Look,
I love the signing. I love Marcus Epps, goddamn.
But he might not be getting a lot of interceptions.
He's a great signing. That was a great signing, bro.
He can tackle.
The first 5 weeks, I was like, yeah, bro, that's a great signing. Him and Mary are gonna be a nice little pairing. I like them together. But I mean, face it, being back tomorrow though is huge. 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 We get facing back, so now you get it now. That's what we were talking about, Turk. That other corner spot opposite of Jack Jones locked up.
Right.
So now, you know what I mean? We got some length on the other side now.
Hey, what do you think about Jacoby bench?
He fell off, man. He's starting to fade, in my opinion.
I mean, you know what? I look at him like this. He's a rook, but they still giving him a lot of PT. You know, he's still getting his PT. Right. Dog. I think he's got some skills there.
Come on, man. I don't know.
I think he's a role player. I think he's somebody that can give you some snaps, but I don't think he's a starter.
No, I don't.
At this
He's
point,
not
no. But like I said, I mean, we in the business of developing guys. We were saying that about Tyree. Tyree started to kind of turn the corner. You know, quarterback is not the easiest position, but
No.
I like his physical makeup. And I think he competes. I think all the dudes back there compete.
He another Meek to me. I'm not on it. I'm not. I mean,
You don't like him?
I'm willing to wait. You know what I mean? I'm willing to be patient.
I was down on
But he-
Coon. I
I was never really down on Coon.
like
But-
until this year. I didn't really like Malcolm Coon that much until this year.
I was cool on Coon. It's just with Bennett, he ain't got the time for all that right now. Like not
Right.
right now. He can get better in the off season and do all that. Maybe next year he can come back better. But right now, I'm gonna put him in the rest. Because he's getting torched every time he get in there. Every time he gets in there, he's burnt toast. I'm not trying to see that. I mean,
Right.
at this point, Amik might give me a good game. You know what I mean? But he the best bet. Because I don't even know what Mason gonna do tomorrow. He ain't played a stat.
Right.
He's not going against a healthy receiver core as well. And that's why I
Exactly.
said we need to play man and we need to compete. Like our
Right.
quarterbacks better compete. Like we know what Patrick Mahomes is the master of the broken play. There's never a lot of times where he just goes and drops back and goes 1, 2, 3, bang. Unless they're throwing screens or something like that. Usually it relies on him having broken plays and breaking the pocket and getting outside the pocket, making off-schedule throws. That's why I said we have to make sure that Max and Malcolm Kuntz and Tyree Wilson, whoever else is on that D-line, they're getting the pressure so we can keep them other guys back, man. I think we got athletic defensive ends, and we can chase him down. I feel like they can chase him down.
I talked about it with CP, and we probably gonna talk about it again tomorrow, man. When we do Keys.
You know it.
If I see Travis Kelce getting a single
Oh, fuck.
at any point of this game tomorrow, I'm
Right.
losing my goddamn mind. I'm
You
losing
got
my
it.
mind.
Am I the only one who thought Diablo was doing good on Kelsey the first half of the game?
Yeah,
Like-
until they made the adjustments.
And remember, and then they moved Diablo to the
quarter,
outside, and like literally every time in that first half I saw Kelsey try to get the ball, Diablo was like right there. He might not have been like super on him, but Kelsey wasn't getting anything in that first half. And Rundown even said it. I hope he don't get going. I hope he don't get going in our little halftime show. Sure enough, they made the adjustments, came out, and
That's
every
my
time
point,
Kelsey
bro.
got the ball, I didn't see Diablo on him anymore.
It's not even
So-
that though. It's not even that. That's my point. It's like it's not sustainable, bro. It's not. It's just not. Like you can do the single cover in the first half. If that works, cool. But me personally, if that worked in the first half, I'm gonna double his ass in the second half because you're not like they're gonna make the adjustments. Or they're going to. They're
Right.
gonna go in at halftime. Andy Reid and them go watch the film, watch the tape, and be like, "Oh yeah, bro, they single coverage. Ain't nobody to the outside right here, bro. Ain't nobody to the inside right here." And you know, your boy, the master of getting in them zones, the
Hate that
master of
shit,
finding
man.
space. He gonna find the space. So in that second half, I'm coming out and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna double you, bro. You ain't gonna have no space, no room to breathe
But you know,
at all.
But you know what can alleviate all that? What I told you guys before, that D-line pressure. That D-line pressure, see, that'll fuck up all of the adjustments and everything. When you get in that good initial pressure, you keep him uncomfortable.
Right.
He's constantly running around to make plays, constantly. That's when you can get the mistakes and he gets frustrated. But
Right.
the D-line has to be the dominant force in this game on defense. It has to be the D-line.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, Bilal Nichols and Jenkins, they've been playing good. Especially Bilal. I've been seeing him. He's been getting in there
He's
for
played
that
better.
They're
interior.
hungry.
He
I
played
agree.
better.
Oh,
Adam
and
Butler
even
played-
Tillery's been getting in there too.
Tillery been playing well. I gotta give him
Yeah.
flowers, man. Tillery, we can all be getting on Tillery when he does some dub, but he has been
Yep.
playing well, man.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's been playing good. That Chargers game, he was
He's
getting
playing
back
well.
there.
He's playing well.
Yep.
No,
No,
you're
they've
right.
been
They
going up
have no
there.
blown coverage. And that's why I be scared when Benny get in there. I be scared when Amik up in there.
I'm scared too.
Can we blitz Nate Hobbs? Can we
Nah.
send Nate Hobbs on some
Yeah.
blitzing?
Nah,
Yeah.
send Jack Jones. I like
man,
Jack
somebody,
Jones.
send Amik. Send somebody.
Amik. There we go.
I'm just,
Amik.
I don't like Nate Hobbs blitzing.
we don't blitz. No.
I like.
Nah,
Yeah, we don't blitz. We don't blitz. We're not
Hobbs
a
is
blitz
good in the
team.
nickel though. I like his coverage in the nickel.
We don't blitz
And-
no
Well,
safety.
he's one of the best
I
in the
like
league.
Yeah, I like Epps covering.
I love his coverage too, but when we're disguising and we're coming with different looks, I think Nate Hopkins is a good blitzer.
I'm not gonna
If
lie.
anything, I'm gonna say this. Y'all agree with me? Let's blitz the safety and blitz Palomar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look.
I mean,
207. I'm scared as hell that this is Stacy's first snaps of football this season, and he gonna get cooked by Christian goddamn Watson.
Yeah, he gonna get cooked. I think he will get cooked.
Christian Watson is white as cream tea, and he gonna cook his ass tomorrow because he ain't.
I think he gonna get cooked.
Clip that. Somebody clip that.
I don't see him playing a lot of snaps tomorrow.
Somebody clip that and send it to me. Real Men or Raiders. He's white as cream tea. I love that.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I said, man, I feel like there's going to be opportunities for the safeties to make plays tomorrow in the passing game.
I think there'll be opportunities for the whole defense.
For the whole secondary. The secondary should be hungry. I mean, like you say, our defensive front.
Get a pig, bro. Get a pig.
Yeah, well,
I want us to play.
Getting turnovers. See, and this is the thing.
Go ahead, Turd. My bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we starting to kind of get greedy. These boys been balling. They've been balling, man. We
almost expecting it every game and shit.
Exactly. Like no team gets, we are what? Top 10 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we got more turnovers this year than in the last 10 years combined, probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like
that's sad too.
Fellas, like I said earlier, fellas, look what AP has done with that defense. Whatever he's done to unlock Patrick Graham and gave Patrick Graham the freedom to call plays or do whatever he did, or maybe it might be them two collaborating. And then you bring Marvin Lewis in. Like, that's another thing that I wanted to say. You bring Marvin Lewis in, dog. I thought that was a brilliant move. You know what I mean? And the defense is starting to look. When's the last time we seen the Raider defense look this organized?
Never.
When's the last time you seen the Raider? I gotta go
Since
all the way back to
Super Bowl 2002.
Yeah, we got to go all the way back there because I've never. Dude, we're the least penalized team in the league.
I was about to say that. Now that's something that we're not really talking about that has to remain a factor tomorrow. You have to the discipline. You know what I mean? Like
that's why we did it off the game.
What? No, but somebody said it in our live turf on Thursday. I forgot who said it, but it's
Marvin
basically
Lewis.
the blueprint of how they beat us. They just wait for us to kill ourselves.
Yes.
They really do. Like,
that's all they do.
It's happened for the last 3 games, bro. We get up, and then we start killing ourselves with penalties, dumb decisions, and then they start capitalizing. And they're like, the Raiders are doing Raider shit again. You know,
and that's the thing. In that game we had against them, we didn't even
to come back in the game, bro.
That's the thing. We didn't do it. We didn't do anything dumb that game. That's what I'm trying to explain.
Last year.
Can you pin that comment, Matt's comment?
And they did it to us.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't think we're afraid of them. I don't, and like you said earlier, Turf, we do match up well with them. We do.
Stop the magician, the axe over. I like that.
But I'll be honest with you. There's certain points when we play Kansas City. There's certain points in the game where I think they're just tougher than us.
They just have a better team. They have a better team.
They're better coach. They're better.
They have a better coach. They have a better team.
We're just gonna start blitzing. Every fucking down we blitzing. We run blitzing and we pass blitzing. And that's why you got to stand up to a bully. You got to be able to say, okay, bring that shit. We stonewalling all that shit. We're gonna hit this hot route. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we can't get overwhelmed at the line of scrimmage. That's what I mean. We got to hit back and punch motherfuckers in the mouth.
That's where we at, man. Like, it's no,
I
it
agree.
can't be none of that. It can't be none of that tomorrow.
It's like how we said in the beginning of the season when we see McDaniels try to do those trick plays that he tried to do. And I think we even said it on a show. Like, when Andy Reid does it, what's the difference? The fucking execution is the difference.
Right.
You know, it's the way Andy Reid coaches his team. They're just a way better coached team.
Yes.
The fact that he's been there for so long and he's built that foundation, like, that's what you want in a head coach, like that.
What did we say last time? What we say last time, CT? The first game, right? There's no penalties like that, no turnovers. So what the game come down to? Game come down to execution with your coach and talent. That's what
Right.
it
Yeah.
comes down to.
And that's why we lost. They have better execution and better talent.
When
Yo,
it's that close to the
execution,
game,
the coach
it
seven
does
on
come
that
down to the
tap.
coaching. Yup, you're
You feel
absolutely
me?
right.
So now tomorrow, what's gonna happen? You got to tick your execution up, AP, because that's how you lost the first game. You know what I mean? They came out adjusted your ass.
The players, man.
That
That part is the players. That part is on the players.
And then
Exactly.
Last week they showed us what peak efficiency looked like when you execute on all cylinders. Now there ain't no excuse for the players now to not come out here and give that type of effort. You know what I mean? Like now there ain't no excuse. We done seen what it looked like on full display now. So now AP, we had to believe he gonna come out here with better game plan.
Yep.
We had to believe the players gonna execute. What is it gonna look like against a top tier team?
I mean, but
look, I'm an old school motherfucker too, man. I watch, sports has been my life. Football been my life, dog. I've been a Raider fan, dog, since '83. You know what I mean? I'll be honest. There's a lot of will that sometimes you have to have will. It's because you know what, dog? The Chiefs aren't that far more talented than we are. They're really not.
Right.
They're really not.
It's just that's a better position.
It's about
That's
will.
a position.
Because I've seen games where, you know what, teams just say, you know, fuck it, we're not losing this game. I don't care if we are Arrowhead. I've seen Raider games in the past where they were like, hey, I don't care if we are Arrowhead. We were down 17-0 in the first half. We're not losing this game. Like, that's the kind of will that the Raiders need to have if they want to go to Arrowhead on Christmas Day and win a football game.
I agree,
because
but
they're not that much more talented than we are. They're not.
Right.
We just have to believe that we can go in there and win that football game. And when they try to punch us in the mouth, we got to hit them motherfuckers back even harder every time they do it.
This is my whole point, though, and I've said it in the group chat more than once. When it comes to games like this, it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
So when the games are that close, that means the players are doing what they're supposed to do. Now it's time for the coach to step in and be like, now I gotta outsmart this other coach. Think about Waterboy. You know, like when they couldn't get the offensive going, or the offense kept taking a knee and they let their defense do whatever they did and they're still winning the game. You know, it might be a bad example, but it's the coach outsmarting the other coach.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, once your team is playing
exactly
right, and that's the thing. Like against the Chiefs against us at home, we executed. I mean, the team played well. They just don't have the talent.
But fellas, think about that.
They don't have the coaching.
Think about that second half of that Chief game. And I'll go here with this. How many tackles did Isaiah Pacheco break? How many tackles did Rashid Rice break when he was making all his plays? Right?
That's execution.
Yeah, no. That's saying no.
That's
We know what tackling is.
That's players. Yeah, that's players.
But that is execution.
You don't teach broken tackles.
If they're not making tackles, that's
you don't teach broken tackles and stuff like that.
It's a coaching thing when in the second half you're like, why the hell is Travis Kelce squirting downfield free? It don't make no sense. Why is he not double covered?
That's coaching.
That's coaching.
He go from 30 yards in the first half. Now this man in 80 yards. How?
That's play calling. That's all. That's defensive coordinator. That's defensive coordinator calling bad coordination plays.
See, the players do what they're told to do. You know, it's not like they go out.
Rashid Rice had a game like that shit.
We had opportunities to tackle him before he made this play, and we missed our tackles.
That's what I'm saying. That's players. That's players.
That's players.
You can only get
nothing to do with the defense.
Half and half.
You can only it's not half and half because you can only get the players in position to make the play.
No, I'm saying
it's on the players to make the play.
Exactly.
It is players, but it was coaching too.
Well, the second half was coaching. Yeah.
I mean, if you look at like angles and stuff like that, stuff like that can be brought down to coaching, not teaching the right angle, how to go about it. But at the same time, a good player knows what angle to play and this and that and that. And if you have the opportunity, I think our whole problem is that whole shoulder checking shit. I don't see enough players like trying to wrap up. You know what I'm saying? Like stop trying to fucking hit stick them and wrap them up.
That's
You know
not
what I mean?
coaching. That's not coaching.
That's players.
At this
No, I
point,
get
exactly.
what
Yeah,
y'all
it's
saying.
players.
I
Yeah.
get what y'all saying. Cool, that's players, right? But we can all admit that they didn't adjust in that second half.
The
No.
coaches did not.
At all.
Absolutely.
The coaches did it.
Absolutely.
Coaches
They,
did it.
they did the same
Absolutely.
exact thing they did in the first
The
half.
players were
No,
doing what they were told. The
No,
players
they
didn't
did
want to
everything
do
they
what
did
they're
in the
told.
first half. They tried to do in the second half and thought it was going to coast them through to the win.
They
That's the problem.
They kept trying to run Josh Jacobs. And the Chiefs said, fuck that, we're not gonna let Josh Jacobs beat us. We're gonna stack his box. And we just kept running Josh into
Defensively too. He didn't do AP. That was AP's worst game. I don't care what anybody. We gotta look at it objectively. That last KC game was his worst game because the defense shit the bed. They did. You know what I mean? Like we gotta be honest with it. We gotta be honest with ourselves. The Chiefs, and let's be honest, we've all pretty much watched the Chiefs all season. They ain't look anywhere near as good as they did that first game against us the whole season. The whole season
right.
was trash except that first game against us.
I was about to say that was like their last good game they played.
That's the only good passing game they've had all year. So that's
Right.
what I'm saying, bro. Like we gotta. I like AP, but we still call a spade a spade. Nah, bro. The Vikings wasn't his worst because he's a defensive coach. Stop it, Chris. He's a defensive coach. This man held somebody to 3 points. I don't hear that.
Yeah.
I'm not on that. I'm not on that.
Yeah.
Look, they took our will. They fucking took our
Protect
will in
the
the
shield.
second half of that
Fam.
game, bro.
PRS.
You know what they said? This is the fucking Raiders. We don't care. We just gonna do what we do. And they took our will. And that's what I keep telling y'all, fellas, man. It's always a point in the game when we play them where they decide they want to just take our will and we don't know what the fuck to do. And
Right.
that's what I want to see different.
But that's coaching too. That's
coaching.
coaching too. We ain't had no coaches to come up in here and be like, all right, bro, Andy, you done adjusted in the second half. Well, okay, Andy, I see what you did. And like my man CT said, play the chess game. Be like, I see what you did, bro. Here's my move. Bet.
Right.
Now you go. Because
Bro,
what happened, okay,
That's is about being 3 steps ahead of your
it can
your
go
opponent.
down
You
to
know
what
what
my
I'm saying?
pops is saying too. but guess
You
what?
gotta fucking like all I'm saying is just like
Didn't
have
take
like
the game, bro.
multiple game plans. You know, like what if they start doing this? If they start feeding Kelsey, we're doing this. If Mahomes starts getting mobile, we're gonna start doing this.
Chris,
you know,
he
like-
calls offensive
you know what I'm
plays.
saying?
Chris, don't start with me right now, bro.
What's
He
up,
calls-
Ben?
he
Raider
calls
Ben.
offensive
What's
plays,
up,
bro.
Merry Christmas, Ben.
He calls the offense.
TRS battle.
He don't call the offense. So I'm not going. What do you want him to do? What is he supposed to do if Aiden is playing like trash? And yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, he can't.
We could have threw in Nick Mullins, but you know what time it is, bro.
No,
I mean, if Nick Mullins, we could have threw in Jimmy Garoppolo. What if he
No.
goes in there and does something, whatever, bro? Then what? He gonna have to start. He starts.
Nobody's putting Jimmy G
He
in.
starts. Look at Nick
We gotta
Mullins.
roll with-
who's saying that? Is that's Chris saying that? Rundown,
no
is that Chris
sense.
saying that?
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
was saying that? No, Chris, come on, protect the
And he's
shield,
saying
dog.
that AP didn't call with the defense was called by Patrick Graham.
So he don't have no input on the defense either. That's my.
Well-
he don't do nothing. He
Honestly,
just sideline.
I think he lets Patrick Graham run the defense the way he
I
wants
was
to.
just about to say that shit. Sir.
I don't think he
Honestly,
has anything to
I
do
don't
with
think
it.
he has any input on the defense. Man.
Yeah, I don't know
think
why he
You don't
really
think
would.
this man got any
linebackers
input on the defense, bro?
And he,
So
As
you
far
think
as
this
the
man is
linebackers,
walking
yes, 'cause-
sidelines and scout?
yeah,
No, as far as his linebackers, yes, but as far as what's being called,
No,
don't get me
No,
wrong.
but
that's
I'm
all-
saying
that's
he
all
has
PG.
during the week. You got to be fooling yourself to think this man don't have a part in the game planning.
No, of course, of
Yeah,
course.
no.
That's what I'm saying. So
I agree
game
with that.
day, he might not be calling it, but guess what? All the plays that's getting called, this man was part of this team.
he might be talking to Patrick Graham.
I don't
Patrick
think
Graham
that.
still-
I don't think that AP is calling the defense, bro.
Oh no,
I'm just telling you
saying
right
talking to
now. I
Patrick
don't
Graham.
think he's calling the
This
defense.
man is part of the game planning.
He's part of the game planning, but
So
he's
anything that's called this man,
only thing that he's
this
going
man said
to-
we could call this
Right, but what I'm saying though is the only thing I
Not
see this
audible.
man making a call on is right. Hey, is 3rd and long? Do you want to blitz? Right, something that's a key play. But everything
but
else,
that's not what we
field
said,
goal
though.
or go for it on fourth.
exactly. But everything else, I think Patrick Graham calls.
We
it.
said Monday through Friday,
I agree, sir.
He is in the meeting with Patrick Graham.
No,
I understand that, but he's not calling the game.
But that's cool. That's cool. But then people are still discounting him, saying that shit don't matter Monday through Friday. It does.
No, it does.
Matters.
No, of course it matters.
Like, you can't discount that. That's what I'm saying. Of course you don't call it on game
okay,
day,
so
Monday through Saturday or whatever.
He might not
That's
be
important.
calling the defense, but his fingerprints are on it.
That's what
you
the
know what I'm saying? His
But
fingerprints
see,
are on
they have to be though. But they have to be. You know why they have
he's
to
the head
be?
coach.
No, absolutely not. Because he's the freaking head of the lead of that team, which is the linebackers. Linebackers run the defense.
Doesn't
Period. Linebackers run the defense. They are the ones that call the.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts.
He's the linebackers coach.
I'm talking about what Chris is.
There ain't no cornerback Mike. There ain't no safety.
The bottom line is what I'm trying to say is he is the linebacker coach. Now I'm assuming he's probably designated somebody else now that he's the head coach. But what I'm trying to say is from being the linebackers coach, 100% he was already all over this defense, period. Anyways, even with Josh McDaniels. Only difference is he couldn't do the things he probably truly wanted to do.
That's making the point. Right. That's making the point.
So now, with Josh McDaniels gone, he has the right to say, hey, look, this is the type of defense I want to run. And now Patrick Graham takes over and is like, yo, this is what we going to do. This is what AP likes. And this is how we going to run it. And he makes the call.
Yeah, that's making the point. That's what he said. You know, he's part. You know,
that's what he's doing. You know what I mean? Like he's now, like you said, he has more say so on what he likes, what he dislikes. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, and you can see it. I mean, it's clear as day. All right,
you can see everything in the defensive thing, and it's got him all over it.
This is my only point. If it was all Patrick Graham, if it was all Patrick Graham, then why in the hell wasn't the defense playing the way they've been playing these last couple of weeks before that?
Right. No, I think no. What I think it is I think that AP has given Patrick Graham the go ahead to do what he wanted. I don't think Patrick Graham ever had.
I see that.
No. Right. He helps because he's the nucleus. That's what I keep trying to explain to you. He always has been the linebacker. Look, it's no different than, in my opinion, the linebackers coach is no different than the quarterbacks coach on the other side.
Thanks.
In my opinion, that Mike linebacker is the quarterback of the defense. They're the same. They're one and the same. Ray Lewis, and for us, for Lane, that's the quarterback of our defense, bro. Mm-hmm. That's who that is. And what I'm trying to explain to you is that was his squad. So absolutely, he's all over that. Absolutely.
Okay, this is my thing, because Chris want to say that. This is my thing, right? With the defense, he can go in this meeting with Patrick Graham and those X's and O's on where he wants to attack. Literally, like you said, okay, he knows the defense in and out. Let's say he already knows what the defense is and how the defense want to be ran. But he knows how he can X's and O's schematically attack a team. Let's say with Andy Reid, for example. You didn't think he had to do that as a player? Going against Andy Reid?
Well,
he knows
the other thing he said.
He's not on the offensive side of the ball, bro. He's not going in there like the blocking scheme is like this.
No.
See, block like this. So he's not doing all that.
So check it out.
Hey, I agree with Tony. Fuck the bend don't break D.
Right.
I hate that.
But check it out. This is where I think. So this is where I think you're probably losing a little bit of sight, and I know for a fact, just even being in his position, I'm absolutely giving Patrick Graham every and anything. You know why? Because all my life I've been on the defensive side of the ball, and this is the first time ever that I'm a head coach. And he even said it himself. I'm buried into the offense. I'm in all of the offensive meetings. I'm in all of everything offensively because that's something that he has no idea about. So I can assure you he's probably absolutely giving Patrick Graham all that and then some, because his whole focus is on, look here, this is my first time being a head coach, and I've never been on the offensive side, ever. So he's been submersed in it. He's been submersed. He said it himself. He's been submersed.
Not calling the plays.
No, of course not. He's not calling anything.
Patrick Graham is calling the plays.
Exactly, 100%.
Either way,
we've all been saying that, but what you were trying to say is that, well, I'm just trying to say, to your point, what you were trying to say is that Monday through Friday, he's all on the defense. And what I'm trying to explain to you is what he's been telling us. What he's been telling us on camera is that his whole entire focus has been on the offense because it's something he's never done. I'm just telling you, that's his
but
own.
He's not that dude. So what were we expecting him to do, though? That's my next thing.
I'm not expecting him to do anything.
This man to take.
I'm not expecting him to do anything.
And turn it to something. And that's my next thing. Look, and guess what? If we were to hire a actually competent OC, his ass ain't gonna be in them meetings. He's not. He's not gonna be in them meetings, bro.
Not on the defensive side. He's on the offensive side.
He has to be in them offensive meetings. He say he got to be in them offensive meetings
because he don't know nothing.
There ain't no choice. You think he's gonna come out here to Raider Nation and be like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything with the offense." I'm just
well, on top of the fact that it's not his expertise. It's not anything that he knows. He doesn't know.
He doesn't do anything offense.
It's not what he knows, bro. Defense is taking a tick up, and defense has been better because that's where he.
Well, that's our strength now.
I honestly think he's looking for someone that, like how we're all hoping for, that could take over the offense. And you could worry about being a head coach.
We need
Patrick Graham being the defensive coordinator. He's looking for people who could do their job just like the players. You know what I'm saying? So not so much is on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, he's all new to this shit, you know, and honestly, that's the way it should be. You know, offensive coordinator, worry about the offense. Defensive coordinator, worry about the defense. Obviously, all of that funnels through the head coach, but I mean, at the end of the day, he's part of the game plan, but the coordinators are the ones who really come up with, you know, all right, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that,
right?
And he, being a head coach, hiring the right people, trusting that they're gonna make the right decisions. That's the kind of structure that you need in your coaching.
Right.
You know, I think we might view him as a different type of head coach. Because me personally, I don't think, you know, I don't view him exactly
like that. Like and subscribe, y'all. You already know what it is.
If this is Dan Campbell, I give it to y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really don't. I couldn't tell you what Dan Campbell does. I can't. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they win. But at the end of the day, with AP, we already know where he was before the hiring. Like, he was already involved in the game plan.
Exactly.
They have a team too, though. Hey, don't get it twisted. The Detroit Lions have a squad. They have a team. They have a well-built squad.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
The linebackers are the quarterbacks of the defense, you know? So AP's always been a part of the game plan, always, because I'm pretty sure he's been the one relaying that to whoever's wearing that green dot.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Dan is different because Dan don't even call the offense nor defense. You don't know what he does.
He don't do any of that.
I think AP is what he's done is he's empowered the coordinators. That's number one, right? He's
correct.
I faith in him. Yep.
There's empowerment all over the building right now. And is he spending time learning the offense? Yes, of course he is. But like my son said earlier too, and I was thinking the same thing. I was going to say earlier, you cannot discount this man and the way this defense is played since he's taken over. There's something there that he's given that defense.
That's what I'm saying.
100%.
He's calling the plays, but he understands the defense. He knows the defense.
Correct.
But what he's done is he's empowered Patrick Graham.
Correct. 100%.
Empowered Patrick Graham.
We've been saying that, bro. We've been saying that from day one. The minute that this guy was gone, both offensively and defensively, things opened up. Previous to McDaniels leaving, we just kept saying the same tight offense and defensive nonsense that just had no nuance.
Well, it was so predictable. Was a tyrant.
Nah, man, you can't tell me.
He was a tyrant. You're absolutely right, and they had to do everything his way. Exactly.
The way them motherfuckers were smoking cigars in that locker room afterwards.
That would have never happened.
Come
That
on,
would've
you
never
know,
happened.
Are you?
Fuck no.
Are we going to subscribe to the fact that we really think Josh McDaniels was telling Patrick Graham to play a certain style of defense?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
I think so. Fuck no.
100%.
Yes.
I know y'all.
100%.
McDaniels wanted.
There's absolutely no question in my mind. 100%.
Not
wanted
because now
complete
your
control.
boy-
100%. I guarantee you, he told them exactly what he wanted.
We had
And that's a
more.
philosophy.
I guarantee,
Oh my
I
God.
guarantee you, he told him. I guarantee you, Josh McDaniels told him exactly what he wanted, and
Are
if he
you
didn't do it
serious?
his way,
Yes.
yes,
No.
I'm with Turf.
I am very serious.
I'm with Turf. McDaniel's ego was way too big. There wasn't enough room in that locker room for McDaniels and his ego.
Exactly.
No way that he would let
Like, no,
Patrick
bro,
Graham
no,
fucking do
no.
shit his way. No way.
It was obvious. It was obvious on both sides of the ball.
No
He was
way.
the tyrant on both sides of the ball.
Exactly.
And that's why they reacted the way they did. when they fired him.
Exactly.
McDaniels had his
Exactly.
fingerprints on the whole team. That's why
Bro,
we sucked
our
ass.
offense was so tight.
That's why we fucking sucked, because McDaniels had his fingerprints all over the whole team, offense and defense. That's
It
why.
wasn't my question is. So my question for you, my question for you and Chris.
I
No.
would agree with y'all if the
To
defense
say
was
what
like
protects.
last
Nobody
he didn't
said
run
he
it.
ran the
He didn't
defense.
run it, but he had an influence.
He had a finger on
He
it.
had his
You
fingerprints
better
on it.
not be aggressive. You better not run aggressively. You better not blitz. You better not do things that he didn't like.
I'm telling you, his
Absolutely.
fingerprints were
Are you
on it,
kidding
dog.
me? Every head coach does that. Have y'all lost your mind?
No, bro,
Just
no.
Run
because
down.
you're an
Are
offensive
you
serious?
coordinator doesn't mean you can just do what you want. You're
Run
going to
down.
do what
For
the
real.
head coach's philosophy calls for.
I'm not saying that McDaniels ran the defense. What I'm saying is that he
I'm
had
not
those
either.
philosophies.
Exactly.
Yeah, he had his fingerprints on it.
Yeah, no,
He-
we're seeing development. We're seeing development. Now, I'll give you this.
Nah.
No, I'll
Nah.
give you this.
That ain't
Where
development.
McDaniels-
It's a
I
night and day.
disagree with anything
It's a
y'all
night and day
talking
with the
about.
defenses. It's a night and
I
day with the
disagree,
Look,
bro.
Where McDaniels had his
disagree.
thumbprint on the defense is that he wasn't allowing players to develop in the right spot.
I don't agree with
He
nothing.
wasn't
That
the-
I'll say.
I don't think it was that.
Wise and all that, he ain't touched that. He ain't touched
I don't-
that.
I don't-
Because the
I don't
defense
even-
wasn't that bad before he got fired. Let's be real with ourselves. Stop it. The defense was not that bad before he got fired.
But why is it better now?
Because
Why is it astronomically better now?
No.
Why is it astronomically better now?
It's
Hold on.
astronomically better.
Hold on. Stop.
No, we were in the bottom.
Like it
We
was
were in the
said.
bottom 20.
Got Minnesota to 3 points.
We were in the bottom 20.
Beginning of the
Bro.
season, too. The beginning of the season,
Bro.
you act like in the beginning of the season we were like the 31st ranked defense. We were still good. We were.
Nah.
Look,
No, you're wrong. I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to
Nah,
show
we
you
were-
right now. I'm about to show you right now.
Our
I'm about to show
defense,
you right now.
our defense
Our
compared
defense
to
was
where we are
nowhere
right now.
close. Our
Our
first
defense
7
compared
games,
to-
we were in the bottom
Are you telling
20.
me the
No.
defense that was in Detroit isn't the defense we've been seeing all year? The defense
No.
that played Detroit.
No.
No. The defense we
No.
saw. Okay, hold on. Rundown. You're trying to say the defense. You just said the defense we saw in Detroit. You're trying to say that's the best defense we've seen all year. Is the defense?
No,
in
I'm not
Detroit?
saying that, but is
Better now.
that the shittiest defense we've seen either?
But still,
No.
the defense is better now than it was.
No.
The
Well,
one in
the
Detroit,
defense-
the same one in Miami.
Everything is better since McDaniels has
the
been
one,
gone. But
the defense in
And that's all
Detroit.
we trying to say.
No, cool, but the defense in Detroit was the same one in Miami. Yes or no?
Somewhat.
no,
No,
no.
that's the same one.
No.
I don't
The
think
defense in
there's
Miami
such a
was
high.
better
There's
than
such a
one.
more
Stop.
high-powered offense.
Stop.
No,
We
I don't
said
agree.
the same thing
I
walking
don't
away
agree,
from both
fam.
games.
I
And if
don't
the
agree.
offense plays better, we win the game. I don't want to hear that. We
I
said
don't
the
agree.
same thing in both games.
I don't agree. You're trying to tell
Both
me
games.
you're trying to tell me that Detroit has the same capability to put up the points that Miami does?
Yes.
No.
No,
They
no,
put up points, bro. They put up 40
no,
points already.
no,
They could have whooped, and we all walked away from that game saying they could have whooped our ass. They
no.
could've. They
I don't
could've
think
put up 40
Detroit.
points on the
I don't
field.
think Detroit holds a fucking light to fucking what Miami could do. Like
Bro.
Tua, everything that they got, Waddle, fucking like nah, dude.
They
Tyreek,
could have ran us off the goddamn field.
nah,
They
nah.
did not run us
Hey,
off.
gentlemen, without further ado,
Hey,
I
yours.
see Raider in the
What's
building.
up, bro?
Yo!
What's up?
What's going on, gang? How are we? Merry Christmas to everybody.
Raider Syndicate.
What's going on, man? This my pops right here, man.
Oh,
Papa Rundown.
Hello, Papa Rundown. What's going on?
Papa Rundown in the building.
Sure.
So, shaking
Yeah,
gang. I heard you were debating about the Miami and Detroit.
So Rundown saying the best defense we've seen this season
It's
is
Minnesota.
against Detroit.
It's Minnesota.
I thought you just said it was Detroit. I thought you just said it was Detroit.
Detroit and Miami was the same defense, bro. I mean, it's the same.
Oh,
game.
that's what he said. Detroit and Miami were the
Detroit
same
and Miami
defense.
is literally the same game.
Nah.
If you play better on offense in both of them games, you win the game.
AR.
In both of them games.
Does AR, let me ask you this. Does Detroit have the same capability to put up the same points that Miami does? Do they have
Dog,
that
you're
same
asking the wrong guy. I don't watch football outside of Raider football.
That's right.
I don't care about these other teams. If it ain't Raider football, don't give a shit. So
he's like, if it ain't Pryor, I don't know about quarterbacks.
If it ain't Pryor, if it ain't Raider history related for the last
No
13,
doubt.
20 years, I
No
don't
doubt.
care.
Hey, but nah, hey, Rundown, come on, dude, for real, for
I'm
real.
not gonna say. Of course, they're not gonna put up no 60 something. But come on, bro. Like,
I mean, that's what I'm talking. That holds in.
but
in
they
the
should have
same,
put
the
up.
same
But
bracket,
we're going that game, bro. That game, they should have put up 40 points. They should have.
dude.
Yes or no?
Miami's put up the most points of any team this
Turf,
season,
were you
and
not
we're
in that
second.
game? Turf, were you not at the game?
I was at the game.
They should have blew us out by 20. Detroit should have blew us out by 20. Realistically. But the defense held it together for so long. I mean, even shitty Marcus Peters had a pick six in that game. Come on, bro.
But listen,
Come on, man.
you know what? Listen, it's all about what they got to do tomorrow, man. Like,
Right.
You know,
Like
it's about what this defense has to do tomorrow, man.
It's the whole team.
Yes.
It's the whole team.
I feel like the defense has to set the tone tomorrow.
I
gotta set
totally
the tone,
agree.
bro.
I totally agree because defense wins championships. That's the old saying, and we all know it. Defense does win championships. If the defense can give your offense more opportunities than what they're given,
Oh, yeah.
that's totally a plus. But the offense has to be able to capitalize on that. You know what I'm saying? And what we saw in that Chargers game, that's exactly what we
Who's your
saw.
one player to watch?
You're totally right, bro. You're totally right. And
One player to
that's
watch
why I
for
think
me?
back to the defense, because you know what? Give us a short field. Defense has to come in and set the tone, make plays, give us short fields, get turnovers. And we all been watching football for a long time, right? So we know when we see our team and we like, oh yeah, they came to play today. They came to play today. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the look that I want to see from them tomorrow. They came to play today.
And
100%.
not only that, but let's say for whatever reason, you know, we can't capitalize. We still got one of the best special teams in the league. You know,
Yeah.
AJ Kobe coughing, kicking it to that corner like I used to do
Yeah,
on
I
Madden
love
08
our
like a
team.
motherfucker.
Oh,
You know what I'm
AJ's
saying?
killer.
Kick that shit
AJ's
towards that
killer.
pylon.
So who's
baby.
y'all one player to watch for tomorrow, man? AR, like who you looking at? One player, man, that you like.
You're
Well,
talking
maybe
about
both sides of the ball.
for the Raiders, right?
Offense and defense. Yeah, for the Raiders.
Offense and defense. Okay. I don't know why, man, and I'm probably going to be way off because I've been pretty off when I've thought that he's going to have a game that's going to remind people of the player he once was, and he hasn't been for the last year and a bit now. Hunter Renfro. I don't know why. I just have this little gut feel. He probably won't. Yeah, I know you're shaking your head. Probably ain't gonna do shit, but I don't know. Yesterday, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe it's just gonna be same old. He's not gonna get involved, but that was the first name that came to mind on that offer. The Hunter Renfro. He's gonna do something tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay. If he do, I'll be happy.
If he does, fantastic. Because like it's just. So it sucks to not see a guy who has so much talent and was able to do so many things for us before last season, and it's just to see him relegated to maybe 1 or 2 targets a game. he's a better player than that. And I don't know. My gut's telling me he's going to do something tomorrow. Defensively,
It's Trey Tucker, man.
Trey Tucker, yeah.
It's Trey Tucker, man. That's the reason your boy ain't getting no snaps. That's why.
Right.
I'm gonna piggyback off of both of you fellas. And I'm gonna say the receiving core as a whole, because I feel like they got to win tomorrow. Remember I told y'all a little bit earlier about how I felt Devontae and Jacoby got to win.
Yes.
The receivers got to give Aiden a shot tomorrow, bro. Our receivers got to win tomorrow, bro.
Yep.
Right.
I really believe
Devontae's going to do Devontae things. Jacoby Myers has been consistent enough for us to believe that he's gonna put up some numbers, like 2-3 receptions, whatever. Trey Tucker, if he has another repeat of last game where he got 2 touchdowns, or if he can get one, like for me before the season started with Trey Tucker, like my expectation of him was like just a few catches here and there, maybe make some plays when it matters, and that's it. You know what I mean? I wasn't expecting to get all these receptions and all these touchdowns, but for the most part, he's done what I thought he would do, and then some.
Right.
So
I want you fellas to think about. I want you fellas to think about me tomorrow, bro, because you know what I'm thinking? We got to be at least 50% on third down tomorrow. We got to be at least 50% on third down.
We got to be more than that.
There's got to be more than that.
We got to be more than that.
And the only reason why I say that is because we're gonna see a lot of pressure. It's gonna be a lot of pressure.
No, you're absolutely right. There's gonna be
I hope we have a lot of third and short.
Mark my words.
Can I ask a question? If you're talking about pressure, do we have Colton Miller back? Is he back?
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah.
Yes, he's back.
Okay. I was going to say, if Colton Miller's not back, I say Mumford would be a point of interest because he had a very good game last week.
Yes, he did.
The Chargers.
Yeah.
At left tackle.
Right tackle, is it going to be Mumford or is it going to be Illuminor? Where we on?
I think it's Illuminor.
I like Mumford. I do.
I like Mumford too. Go with Mumford.
Illuminor held it down last week, though. I will say.
Right.
It's hard to say.
I mean, left tackle and right tackle are completely different positions, though. I know he has the ability to play both.
I
know he has the ability to play both.
I've been on Thayer Mumford since we drafted him.
Yep.
I think that kid profiles as a really good tackle in this league.
Right.
He really,
and it goes to what I keep saying about Mumford. Like a guy who we drafted in the 7th round at this point of his career has showed more potential than guys we've drafted a lot higher, like Colton Miller, like Alex Leatherwood, like Brandon Parker. We drafted a lot earlier at this point of their career. Brandon Colton Miller has panned out, but at this point of his career, he was still working his way up. And to see this much progress from the 7th round guy in Thayer Mumford, fantastic. I see a lot of.
So can we say that's a good draft pick now, or like? So can we say that's a good draft pick, or is it too early?
Oh yeah, they hit it out of the ballpark.
Was a great, that was a great draft.
Is Parham a good draft pick? Is that?
I would say yeah.
I think he's good, but I wouldn't say he's great. He's good enough.
Draft pick that year.
It's a third round, right? He's a third round.
He has potential, though.
He's good enough. I wouldn't call him a great pick.
AR.
Yeah.
If he was at center, I give him a B.
The new Raider rundown sticker.
As a guard, I give him a C+. He's a C+ pick.
Right. Like for me, he's not quite Stefan Wisniewski. He's not quite like Gabe Jackson of a pick, but he's good enough. You get what I'm saying? Those are for me. Those are guys who are great picks for around that same region at that guard position. And I would say those guys are better. I would take both those guys over Dylan Parham, but that's not to say Parham isn't decent enough. I think he's decent, good. I wouldn't call him great.
Yeah.
That kills me. John Simpson with the Ravens.
Who played left guard?
Oh, he's better than Simpson. Way better than Simpson.
It was Mumford.
Guard? No, left guard.
Guard. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was man.
It was Rasu.
Was it Meredith or Grisou?
No, it was Meredith. It was Jordan Meredith.
Oh, it might have been Meredith.
It was Meredith.
Yeah.
It was
He didn't
Meredith.
play bad, bro. Hey,
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I had to give some flowers to Van Roten, man. Because Van
Roten's improved.
As the season has went on, bro, Van Roten has gotten better. I will say that.
Yeah, he has. I'll give it that.
He has. I'll give him that because, I mean, a lot of us, including myself, was very critical of Van Roten. He has gotten better.
Yeah. I was too.
Rightfully so.
But he got better though. He's been getting better as the year progressed. So I gotta give him
right.
They gonna have to play their ass off tomorrow. There ain't no ifs, ands,
No mistakes.
As much as I fear 15, it's that goddamn 95 on the defensive side of the ball, bro. Chris Jones continuously kills us every time.
He disrupts everything.
And what scares me,
I'm gonna say it right now. He ain't gonna have that game tomorrow. He ain't gonna have that game.
Andre James is back though. Come on now. You know what time it is.
I think
it's Andre James versus Chris
Parham is gonna come in at some point.
I hope.
We might have
I
to.
hope.
Put it on record. Put it on record.
It's looking like shit.
Parham gonna come
Get
in
him
at
out of there.
center.
You know what time it is.
You mean
Get him out of there.
coming in on center? Is that what you mean?
Yeah. Yep. Parham's
Okay.
gonna come in at center
Yep.
at some point tomorrow. Watch.
Because I
Watch.
at this
The
point,
game
we
they
already
played
know what
last
time it
week,
is with
watch.
Andre James, going against these big ETs. He's not good when he goes against these big defensive tackles. 1-on-1,
Right.
bro, he gets tossed around 24/7. That's why we always had this penetration in the goddamn backfield. James got to make 3 people miss in the backfield.
Is
James was
Jacob
good
healthy?
at making
Sorry,
that
guys.
secondary move, though. James
Is-
was
is
never
Jacob
good at
ready
making that
for his ready to
secondary
play?
move.
Nah, Tony, it's all you already know, bro. Tony, he has that one play. Chris Jones had his 1 or 2 plays a game that just destroys a drive, bro. And then we gotta punt the ball, and it's always momentum killers. It's always the momentum. He kills the momentum, bro, when we have it. It's
what a good
something
player
tomorrow, bro. Like, we gotta seize momentum.
That's what I just told you.
Gotta seize
They
momentum.
will try
Chip
it.
that fool like we did Mac.
They'll
Is
try
Josh
to take
Jacobs
the
back
wheel.
yet?
Yes, he
It's
should
hard
be
to
back.
do with Chris
Yeah,
Jones,
he's
though,
back.
because he's on the inside. It's like, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, that's true.
He don't go to.
He goes to the outside sometimes,
he
though.
plays defensive end as well.
He plays
Yeah, he goes to the outside sometimes. Whenever
They
he's on
put
the
him outside,
outside,
too.
fucking play that fool like he's Mac.
I'd rather this man go outside. I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather him be
Yeah,
on the outside.
I would rather him go outside. I would rather him go outside.
Yeah,
I
bro.
think
I'd
we'd have a
rather,
little bit
I'd
more time
rather
if it
him
was
mess with
outside.
Bob Stiller and all that. I know they're not gonna put him on that side.
Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Do you guys agree that we have the team that can play with anybody if we're playing well?
Yeah.
yeah.
To our capabilities.
We compete with
Quarterback.
anybody. We compete
I mean,
with
I'm
even
not
with
saying
what we got
beat
right now.
everybody.
We compete.
I'm not saying beat everybody, but
Right.
we do have a team that can compete with any team if we play
Correct.
our
Yes,
best. Right?
sir. Yes,
Correct.
sir.
Quarterback.
Okay, so
Yes,
guess
sir.
what? You know what it comes down to tomorrow then? If y'all agree with that, it comes down to the mindset. It comes down to, you know what? Yeah, we got
It's a
talent.
little
as well,
more than
but
that.
Can we do
It's
it
more
with
than that
defense?
because we don't have the talent. We don't have the
Yeah.
same talent, and we don't have the depth. We don't have the
Coaching.
I
It's
know
the
I can't
coaching.
keep saying
It's the
this,
coaching,
but
dog.
that-
It's the
Have you
coaching.
realized this?
We do not have an Andy Reid on the sideline. We do not have an Andy Reid on the sideline, dog.
He
We
is the
don't.
great equalizer.
We don't have an Andy Reid, but we have a great motivator
Yeah.
in Antonio
I-
Pierce. He's one of the
And-
best motivators
Guess
we've had
what?
at
But-
that position for a while.
15 is
You know what I mean? He
the
might not have it from a
It's-
schematical, from an X's and O's standpoint, but as in terms of being a motivator,
Yeah, he has
Antonio Pierce is that guy.
I agree, AR. I totally
Randy.
agree. AP has shown out to be that guy, but as far as like having like the success and the resume and everything, Andy Reid's done it for a long time,
No,
dude.
I get you.
You
I
know
get
what
you.
I'm saying? And he has a solid foundation behind him, you know. So when it comes down to everything, I honestly think it's gonna come down to how they adjust against Andy Reid, because like you said, I think we all agree we have the defense that can hold him off and everything, but if we don't make those adjustments like we did in the last game, they're
Right.
gonna come out and just fucking whoop our ass in
I
the
put
second
it,
half.
I put it like that.
we
But I
do.
think I don't know if me and Turf, man. I think it'd be me and Turf, man. We like, bro. It comes down to the quarterback play. It is what it is, man. Like, you know what I mean?
I think it
bro?
comes down to
Bro,
coaching, dog.
We need
Coaching.
not only quarterback. We need a couple of pieces on offense and defensive line to give us some.
We need everybody to play their
Your
best
boy
game.
gonna have-
Everybody.
No. I'm just saying we need some depth because if people go down, we don't have backups that are sufficient, and that's where we start to lose. It doesn't mean that we're playing bad or playing incorrectly. We just don't have the same talent, and that's the hard part for people to just come to grips with. We don't have as talented of a team as Kansas City. That's just what it is, gentlemen. I'm not saying we can't win. I'm just saying our team isn't as talented. Period.
The best chance we've got against the Chiefs is in beating them is, of course, be perfect with, well, or close to perfect with that execution, but we got to play motivated and inspired. Sometimes
Thank you,
that can
my friend.
take you places that maybe,
Thank
you know,
you, my
you're right.
friend.
You're right, CT. They are. Andy Reid is a much better mind when it comes to head coaching. He's got the
100%.
resume. He's tech. You know, when it comes to the
He can
technicalities and the
Yeah.
X's and O's, it's a no-brainer. There's no competition. However, that might not be Pierce's strength, but his strength is, like I said, in terms of being a motivator, in terms of being an inspirer, something Josh McDaniels most definitely was not. And I see a lot of that in Antonio Pierce. And sometimes that can take you places that maybe the X's and O's and the technicalities can't. And I'm hoping
it's out of you.
We've seen it everywhere. That's how we're going to win this game, but it's not going to be because we're more talented than them.
Yes,
it's
sir.
not
right.
And that's what I'm saying. No,
Right. No, I agree.
More talented than a lot of teams.
No, they're not.
Right.
They're more talented than a lot of teams.
I agree.
You think they got a better receiving core than we do?
No, not right now. Not right now.
I think they're only more talented at the quarterback.
If we had their quarterback, we wouldn't lose
and
a
at
game.
the coaching.
Thank you.
And at the coaching. That's it.
Quarterback and tight end.
The gap
I didn't.
The
Yeah.
gap
I
is
didn't
not
see.
that far. The talent gap is not that far.
No, but that's
Kelsey
what,
been
I mean,
on
that's
some
what-
shit
that's
since he
why
got
I
that
always
Whaler,
advocate
Whaler,
you
Squatty.
need a game-changing quarterback, bro. Like it's over with. Look, and I guarantee you, and I know there's gonna come a point in the game because I always argue with this man whenever I watch the Chiefs play. There's going to be a point in the game. Mark my words. It's gonna be a crucial point, and we can either take a field goal or you're gonna have to put it in your boy's hands to make a play. And guess what? Some people gonna be scared to put it in his hands because they don't trust him like that. And what does that tell you? He's not the dude. Yes, right? Because with the dude, you like put it in his goddamn hands
all day. And in fact, you're waiting for it. You embrace it.
Mark my words, it's December. You know how they get down, and the Chiefs need this game.
They need it. They need it just as much as we do.
With this kid,
Knock
bro.
him out.
Yeah.
You have to. He's gonna have to win you the game
Let's
tomorrow.
fucking go.
It's December.
Let's get a fucking Raiders in his fat, baby.
Yeah.
It's December, bro. Like there's no.
Sorry,
like,
guys.
Let's be real with ourselves. It's the moment. You feel me? Like this ain't the beginning of the season where you can rely on the run game and not. Bro, no.
No, you coming to play tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Going to playoffs, your boy can't get baby no more. I'm not with that rookie shit no more. No more.
Your whole arsenal should be. Your whole arsenal, your whole playbook, everything should be open tomorrow. Everything should be wide open.
Everything. I agree, Turf. Everything.
You know who I hope has a good game tomorrow that builds up from last week? You asked me a player on offense, and I didn't get a chance to answer on the defensive side of the ball. I'm just going to do that real quickly now. On defense, Malcolm Kuntz. I hope he builds up on like that breakout game he had last week. Because look, Crosby's the easy answer, but he's not healthy. He's not playing. He's still playing very well. You know, Will is taking him a long way, but he's hurt. You know what I mean? Like it's definitely affecting his play, but he's playing through it. Kudos to him. But Malcolm Kuntz is the guy who's been getting better and better week by week. And now, you know, my highest criticism, remember how many times I said, like, my only critique Malcolm Kuntz was I just want to see him finish. You know what I mean? Like, he had the kind of Arden Key effect, like almost, but just not quite. Last week, he started to finish, and look what happened. He had two of the plays of the game. You know what I mean? Remember that big hit he put on the quarterback? Blah! Put his shoulder in, fumbled the ball. Jenkins took it to the house. You know what I'm saying? So I hope now his confidence is starting to rise and he's starting to do some things. I want to see more of those things. And I
100% agree, man. Turf, where you at? Who you watching tomorrow, man? Like offense, defense, who you players to watch?
I mean, you know, honestly, I think it's Tucker. Trey Tucker is the guy.
Who's your guy on defense?
He's the difference maker. Defensively, I'm going with Jack Johnson.
Hey,
Jack Jones.
You stole my thunder, dog, because I was going to say the same thing. I'm going with Jack Jones tomorrow.
He's going to be the
I love that guy, Jack Jones. He's been my favorite waiver wire pickup this season.
He's going to jump something.
That guy.
He's going to jump something, and it's going to pay off. He's studied, and it's going to pay off.
He's giving me shades of Dave Emerson back in when we got him on our roster back in, I think, 2015. Remember we signed him out of nowhere and he started making plays? That's what Jack Jones gives me shades of. You know what I'm saying?
Emerson was a beast, yeah.
Until he got hurt, he was.
He's a student of the game. He's a student of the game.
Where you at with your players to watch for tomorrow, man? Offense, defense.
Oh, cool. I was hoping you guys hadn't got past me yet. So I'm going all rookies, dog. I'm going. I want to see Trey Tucker and I want to see Tyree Wilson.
Yeah.
After what we saw from Trey Tucker, and I know he's had like some like bobble issues and catching and stuff like that, but him dragging the foot, that toe drag swag, everything that he did, like it shows improvement. And Tyree in the middle, like I honestly think he gives Max a run for his money at the wingspan. You know, like they're pretty close. If I'm not mistaken, I actually think Tyree Wilson got a little bit longer wingspan than Max.
He does.
If he can continue to grow at the inside, I honestly, dude, like I'm not trying to compare in any way, shape, or form, but I could see some type of disturbance like a Ndamukong Suh, Aaron.
Stop.
No. I'm not talking caliber.
Sorry, you're my dude, man. But
I'm not talking caliber. I'm talking about size and disturbance. He could take up space.
Ndamukong Suh.
You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that.
Sorry, I love you, CT.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
You guys can disagree all you want. I'm not saying he's going to be the caliber player that they are. I'm saying that if he could put on some size, he could be a disturbance. That's all I'm trying to say.
Sorry, man. I'm not trying to be rude. Just
Hey, no. I don't take it as disrespect.
Man. Shit, that's one of the old time.
I was just talking about size-wise. Size-wise. That's all. Like physical stature.
That dude's huge.
Hey, fellas, can I ask you? Hey, do you guys remember Javon Curse from the Philadelphia Eagles?
Of course, 100%. The freak, Javon the freak.
That's who he reminds me of, and that's who I think that he could be. He has that body type to me.
Right, he has the long arms.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know who Javon Curse the freak is from the Philadelphia Eagles, look him up.
Reggie
Javon
White.
Curse. That should be Tyree Wilson for me.
Right.
That's a good compliment.
I like that. I like that analogy. He's nowhere close, but
I'd be happy if he just becomes a decent player. For me, he's had.
I was going to say that because he's
2 weeks ago, he showed some things. He had his best game this season, but it still doesn't take away that I've been very underwhelmed by what he's done this season.
Javon Curse as a rookie came out balling, bro. Javon Curse as a rookie, he was a first round draft pick, bro.
Hey, remember, my man did not have training camp. My man had no training camp.
They don't want to hear it.
I know he was hurt. I know he didn't do training camp. It still doesn't change my mind. I'm still underwhelmed by what he's done.
Yeah. Yep. Facts.
Bro,
they shouldn't have. I'm tired of the Raiders drafting people in the first round hurt or expecting to play a different position or expecting to do something different than what they are in the draft. Like, no, I'm tired of Raiders doing that shit. Like, if you're gonna draft someone as a linebacker, play him as a linebacker.
Right. Right. Stop with these projects.
Exactly. Exactly. We need solidified players.
I just said that the kid projects. His body type looks like Javon Curse.
Right, he does. No, you're absolutely right.
That's all I was saying. Right. That's all I was trying to say about Tyree. I wasn't trying to say in no way, shape, or form that he's performance-wise or anything into anybody that I compared him to. I was just trying to say, like, as far as being big and being able to take up space, if he could put up some size, he might be able to take on a double team in the middle, you know, and cause a little bit more disruption than he's causing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm trying to say. They're trying to fucking knock me and saying that he fucking doing all this other shit.
Real man. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be rude, my friend.
No, AR. I don't take it as rude or disrespect, man. I'm just trying to back up my story. I respect you, homie. I really do.
Yeah, you know, you're my dude, man. Just
hell yeah, you're my brother, man.
It's passionate Raider talk.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
Defensive players to watch, man.
That's what this is, man. We are the syndicate, man. We are the syndicate. And that's what this is. We always don't agree, but that's what makes it so perfect. Because if we all agree, that shouldn't be boring.
I mean, we all agree through our pride would be the goat, right?
Hey, prior to the go, AR, I back you on that shit.
I don't care what anyone says.
Let's go. Let's go. That number 2.
And I'm gonna have to go with Malcolm Coons for my defensive player to watch, bro. Like,
Malcolm
we said it last week. Like, I keep saying that I don't think he is damn defensive end. I'm still on it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still on it. But tomorrow, show me. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool, bro. Like, everybody telling me what it is. All right, cool. Tomorrow is the time, bro. These are what I put down.
They're gonna try to run the ball. They're gonna try to run the ball down our throat tomorrow. Just watch what I'm telling you.
We're gonna see.
They don't have any receivers. They're gonna try to run the ball down our throat, but we better be ready to match him on the physical.
And same thing
Correct.
with Aiden O'Connell, bro. Because that's my dude. I get so many arguments on Twitter daily about Aiden O'Connell. Okay, cool. If that's your dude, why? Show me. All right, show me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you want to be the franchise quarterback of the Raiders next year? Cool. Show me. Let's do it then. And by all means, none of us on this panel have ever said we don't want this kid to be successful.
Correct.
We always, it's actually perfect if he's the guy. You feel what I'm saying? Then we can do some other things. It's perfect. But we got to call a spade a spade. And if he can't get certain things done, we got to call him for what it is. You know what I mean? Like, now, I understand you're a rookie. The head coach got fired. You with a rookie play caller, but guess what? You can gave certain sections of this fan base hope that we gonna make the playoffs. So guess what? Right. You gotta play like that kid. Ain't no answer. But I don't want no rookie. There ain't gonna be no rookie. He's just a rook if he looks bad tomorrow and he shits the bed. Hey, we ain't saying that tomorrow.
Can I say something, Rundown?
You say what?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
The last time we had a rookie quarterback playing the Chiefs was in 2014, and we won.
Yes, sir.
Derek Carr.
Hey, can I just say this real quick? Rundown.
Let's hope it's not the same results. Let's hope it's not the same results.
Rundown. I just got a message. We're going to have a special guest on our show tomorrow, fam.
No shit.
I ain't going to say who it is. So everybody who's watching, tune in. We're going to have a special guest tomorrow on our show.
Text it to me.
The pregame, halftime, after show. I don't know when they're going to be on, but
we're going to make it change. We're going to make it happen.
They're going to be on tomorrow. So
we're going to make it happen.
Yes, sir.
Hey, both y'all, man, if I'm not doing nothing tomorrow, man, I mean, I know it's the holidays. I know you probably with your fan, but you know CT and I do the pregame, halftime, and the postgame. So if you're not doing nothing, pull up, man. We'll send them.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, I'll be in there.
Look. I'm going to let y'all know now. I'm going to be on Zoom, and I'm going to be drinking yak at about 9:30 in the morning, dog.
I'm going to have you beat by like 2 hours because I'm waking up at 7 and starting to work.
You know, we home, so definitely positive.
Hey, because
man.
Not only am I having a special guest on tomorrow, but I also have a brand new product merchandise that's going to be dropping pretty soon. Ain't shared it with no one yet. It's pretty fire. I ain't seen nobody do this yet on any kind of apparel. You already know how I do Rundown. Everybody, the whole TRS fam. I try to think outside the box and I do everything myself, design, everything like that. So brand new fucking product tomorrow. Merchandise is going to be available on the website and the shop. Going to be dropping it tomorrow on the live. So another thing to look out for besides the special guests we're going to have me on.
Yes, sir.
Stand up, CT. Show us that hoodie you got going on, man.
Show the hoodie.
Show the hoodie.
Oh, the hoodie? Oh, this is the Max Crosby hoodie right here.
There we go. Fire.
That's dope.
Order from the website, man. You know what time it is, man.
Oh, yeah, I got it
right now.
All support is appreciated.
I got it with sure.
Plug the site, CT. Where can they find your merch?
You can find it at 2PC clothingapparel.com. That's the number 2 PC clothingapparel.com. And right now I'm going to be adding a link. If you use the code PRE15, you're going to be getting 15% off all your pre-orders from now until New Year's. It wasn't until Christmas, but I'm extending it to New Year's, so you get 50% off your entire order with the code PRE15. So that's 2PC clothingapparel, all one word, .com, the number 2. Appreciate you, AR. Thank you very much.
Hey, we about to end it off. How we feel? Last start, bro. Let's go. Let's start with AR, and then we gonna go to Turf, and then we gonna go, CT, my pops, and then we let it off with me. But how you feeling, AR? Last thoughts, man, before we end this off, and next time we speak, we either gonna be played already or we about to play.
All right. Well, first things first, I appreciate sharing the panel with you, and meeting you, Papa. Is it Uncle Rundown or Papa Rundown?
No, it's Pop.
It's Pop, but Eternal Raider. That's me. I'm Eternal Raider.
Well, it's not nice to meet you guys and everyone in the chat. And Ian, yes, that is me, Afakazi Raider. You know, I'm chopping it up with my American brothers and sisters talking Raider football, but don't let it fool you. I bet you can already tell by my opinions in that I'm just as passionate and loyal and diehard as anybody else based in the States when it comes to.
Damn, I mean, it's morning over there, huh?
Yeah, the game's on Tuesday morning for me. Yeah, I'll be catching it live for sure. As for my final thoughts of the game, look, it's as I said, I just want us to play inspired, motivated, passionate Raider football, because sometimes that can take you places. Maybe talent, maybe they might be more talented, maybe they might have the better coach, whatever it may be. But you know, some of the cards have started to fall in our favor in terms of results. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we're probably well off from having a chance, but there's still a chance. You know what I'm saying? And we can build off last week's dominating performance. And if we can beat the Chiefs, like, I mean, it's the Chiefs league until somebody takes it from them.
Exactly.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick and tired of losing to these cats. We have lost again and again and again, and I'm tired of it. Sick of it. You know what I mean? It's time we punch him in the fucking mouth and
let's go.
A complete performance.
Let's fucking
Hit the foot on the throat and don't let up, and fucking hopefully it'll be a great Christmas Day celebration.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right, hey, Turf, what you
AR
want, man?
talking that shit.
I agree.
That Raider Syndicate talk right there.
So, I think we are going to see a complete game for the first time all season. I think you're going to see end-to-end focus offensively and defensively. I don't think the game will be easy. I think it will be a nail-biter. I think it will go down to the wire. But I absolutely believe we will come out victorious. And the reason I believe we will come out victorious is because we've been through everything we can be through already this season. Everybody's had their ups and downs, people out, right? We're as healthy as we're going to be. We absolutely have to win. They got all the motivation in the world. Everybody knows it's win or go home. Everybody knows if you win this game, you get to keep your coach. You get to keep things intact. You get to keep building and moving forward. It's absolutely a game that is a must win. I don't see how we don't do it, regardless of the talent. Hey, I will be the first to admit we are nowhere close to the talent that Kansas City possesses. That's just facts. But that doesn't mean you can't win. Any given Sunday, baby. Any given Sunday.
Yeah. CT, where you at? Final thought.
Hey, I honestly think we can go in and win this game. The way we've been playing, the way Kansas City has been playing, the mindset of the Kansas City team right now is not, I don't think is anywhere near where the Raiders team is at, where AP has this team at. It's going to be a close game. It's going to be a hard game. You know, like not only do they have Mahomes, but they have Andy Reid. And I think we can do it, man. I think we can do it. And I'm excited for this game. I honestly think we're going to come out with a W and we're going to come out with a win. It's going to be like the best Christmas present that I've had in a while, you know, as far as like Raiders content and everything. You know, we haven't seen Raiders play on Christmas Day for a while. They played on Thanksgiving a couple years back, and
I was at that game.
Yeah,
I was at that game too.
so to wake up Christmas morning,
I was at that game in spirit.
First game of the morning. I'm excited, man, and me and Rundown gonna be here right here an hour before the game, holding it down, you know, and I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I honestly think we're gonna win this game. I think we're gonna win this game. It's gonna be a hard fought game, but we're gonna come out with a W, dude. We're gonna come out with a W.
Yes, sir.
Raider Nation, baby.
Let's speak it into existence.
Pops, where you at with it? I'm gonna let Pops go ahead and take the solo stage with it.
No doubt.
Let's go, Papa Rundown.
Papa Rundown.
First off, I want to say AR, Turf, CT, thank you guys for welcoming me into the Raider Nation podcast.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated, man. You know, I'm Eternal Raider. That's me. I've been a Raider fan for a long time. I've been a Raider fan since '83. I've been married to this guy's mom for 28 years, man. I took her to her first Raider game, and we indoctrinated our son to the Raider Nation. You know, so I just want to let you guys know, man. I've been there on the front lines. I'm a LA Raider guy. I was going to the Coliseum with NWA. What AP was talking about. Me and his mom was there. I stood next to Easy in the tunnel when Bo Jackson got hurt. I was there. I saw Bo Jackson get hurt. Man. We had season tickets that year. Me and his mom. We was just girlfriend and boyfriend. But I digress. But I just want to say, man, Raider Nation. I've been talking about this for the last hour and a half, 2 hours, man. We got to show up on a physical level.
Yes, sir.
That's what it's going to be about tomorrow, fellas. It's going to be about us showing up on a physical level. And just like AR said, we're tired of losing.
Yes, sir.
We're tired of losing. It's a mindset game tomorrow. We can talk X's and O's and all that. But if you want to go in there with the will to win, like Al Davis said, the fire of the birds brightest is the will to win, then we got to go in there with the will to win tomorrow. That's what I'm talking about. We got to run through them brick walls, man, and exercise those demons. So, for Raider Nation, man, tomorrow is D-Day. We go to war, fellas.
Let's do it.
On the way.
Let's do it, baby. Yes, sir.
Will to win, just win, baby, by any means necessary.
By any means. Hey, final for me, man.
Yes, sir.
You already know what time it is, bro. I mean, it's the 4-letter word that we said all season.
More.
You know what it is. The 4-letter word all season, more. And now we ask for more, bro. Show us. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the talking shit is over, bro. Like, that's it. It's done. There's no more talking, bro. There's no more hyping nothing up. Show us. And now this is where we at now. You want to be taken serious by your division rival? Show us. You feel what I'm saying? You want to make the playoffs? Show us, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to be taken serious, and now you want AP to be the coach. The players, you want AP to show us, bro. Like, let's see what's up here. That's where we at. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody, G's is getting tested tomorrow. So let's see who gonna hold up, or let's see who gonna actually come over here and finally say enough is enough, bro. You know what I mean?
Get this just
ring
win,
around
baby.
the roses on you, bro. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
get that just win, baby, in the chat. Let's get that just win, baby, in the chat. Let's fucking go, Raider Nation.
They do ring around the roses on you, bro.
Let's fucking go.
Either you gonna G up, or we gonna see them do the same thing they do to you all the time at Boogie.
Hey,
you know what I mean? So
rundown. I was hype as fuck in the pregame before the Chargers game, and we came out and fucking smashed. So I'm keeping that same energy. Let's get a Raider Nation in the chat. Let's get a just win, baby, in the chat. Let's go, baby. Thank you, everybody.
boy got some new gear to show off tomorrow too. I'm ready, boy.
Hey, CT,
Let's fucking go.
have your glass up when we see you tomorrow. Have your glass up.
Hey, I'm gonna be faded by like 7 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I'm waking up early. Like I said, I'm gonna have some brand new merch to show off tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the pregame. I'm excited for the game.
I see you,
man. Hey, let's go.
I see you.
Shout out to everybody.
Let's go. Cheers to everybody. Happy holidays. If you guys do not, if anybody does not make it tomorrow, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I know it's a holiday. You guys might be busy with family or whatever, but even if you guys watch the stream or the video after, we appreciate it. Hit that like, subscribe. We are the Raider Syndicate. Afakasi, Rundown, Turf, Protect the Shield, Cheeto Linus, Solo, Nothing But Raiders. I keep the list going, man. This is what we do. We bring you guys real, genuine content. We love interacting with you guys. Thank you, everybody, for showing up on a Christmas Eve. Happy holidays to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all for real.
Safe for my brothers and sisters from across the ocean. Much love.
Hey, much love, man.
I appreciate you, AR. Love you, man. Hope you have a
it's
good
a
one.
Merry Christmas from the Syndicate, man. Y'all know what time it is. Of course,
Yes,
PC,
sir.
You already know what it is. Raider Syndicate.
You know,
Hashtag
pregame,
CRF.
halftime, post game. I hope Turf pull up tomorrow, man. You know, I know
yes.
they
Oh,
there,
hey.
I hope he pull it up.
And
You know what time it is.
I hope you don't mind. My cousin is a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I invited him to the show.
All
So
good.
Bring it on, brother. Bring it on.
we-
Do it.
he hasn't told me if he's gonna pull up before, middle, or after. I'm pretty sure if he loses, he might not come out after. So what's up, Daniel? You already know what it is, Cousin Danny. Hey, hope you pull up tomorrow. Regardless, you already know what it is. TRS, Raider Nation for life. CT De Niro, Real Men Are Raiders. Ultimate Raider fan.
Just win, baby.
Raider
By any means.
Rundown.
Let's get it.
Apakasi Raider.
We out this thing,
just winning,
man.
baby.
We out, baby.